There's no doubt that 21st century man has come a long way from our hunter-gatherer origins.
Good morning, it's Ryan here calling today to book the annual service on the boiler.
In Britain today, we take food, shelter and warmth for granted.
Can I have a cappuccino, please?
And most of us consume rather than create.
I want to find out what happens if you strip man of all the luxuries and the conveniences of modern living and then force them to fight for their very existence.
13 ordinary British men have been abandoned on a remote, uninhabited Pacific island.
With just the clothes they stand up in and a few basic tools.
Spear! Get spear!
Keep eyes on it, keep eyes on it.
Hey,
And these guys are going to be completely alone, filming everything themselves.
Can I pass the camera up to you?
Just seems like it's jungle forever.
When pushed to the extreme, does modern man have what it takes to survive?
One wrong move, and this place will take you down.
This isn't about talk, this is about action. Genuinely, it will take these guys to the edge.
Can't believe it!
this is dangerous.
Coming in, brace!
I really believe that deep within us all, we still have that survival spirit and instinct to overcome even the toughest of odds.
2 days ago, I abandoned 13 men on the island to fend for themselves.
From here on in, you're totally on your own.
With only the clothes they stand up in
3 knives, 3 machetes.
and a few basic tools.
We've landed in the middle of an alien movie.
3 of the men are trained cameramen, but they will be living under exactly the same conditions as everyone else.
Mate, it's the beach!
So far, they've established their beachside camp,
I just can't see myself being able to sleep here.
made fire,
Did it?
Oh, my God!
and sterilised stagnant water to drink.
Looks like piss. Tastes a lot worse.
Scorpion.
But they've hardly eaten a thing.
The reality is they're getting weaker by the minute. And if they don't find food soon, what is a hard situation is going to become an awful lot worse.
Good morning. This is Tony Fletcher. Here we are, it's a bit like a war zone. Bodies all over the place. Here we have Ryan stirring. Morning, Ryan.
How was your sleep?
What is sleep? Let me tell you about the comforts here. There is none whatsoever. Sleeping in the sand gets in every orifice.
Fucking covered, mate.
So make no illusion, folks. This isn't a set put up by Channel 4. This is bloody real.
Do you know, the next time I gently complain to my PA about booking me into a 3-star hotel instead of a 4-star hotel, I just want somebody to punch me in the face.
I'm properly hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a knot right there.
I get little pangs every now and again.
I thought that's because I needed a dump, but it wasn't.
A hunger pang because you need a poo.
Since being abandoned here, the men have found almost nothing to eat.
I want to eat something.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, a big fat fry-up would be epic, wouldn't it?
It's day 3 and I'm starting to fantasize about food already. That's a bad sign, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a good sign.
The average man needs 2,500 calories a day. Energy levels are dropping.
I would eat a scabby horse in between 2 piss-soaked mattresses at the moment.
Right. That sounds quite nice.
Yeah, have you got that image?
Yeah.
That's how hungry I am.
The problem with extreme hunger is your metabolic rate then drops, and your performance drops, and your decision-making ability drops, and you need both of those things to hunt effectively. You've got to be able to move, you've got to be able to think smart, and it can easily become this downward cycle. The hungrier you get, the less effective at hunting you get.
I think it's starting to kind of kick into people just quite how hard this is going to be. The hunger pains are starting. We got to keep going, get through these first few days and get what we need to kind of then make life comfortable. Otherwise, it's going to be like this the whole time.
I've ensured the island has enough food and water to keep them alive, but only if they have the ingenuity to find it, catch it and kill it, which is no easy task. The island's interior is covered in dense jungle and mangrove swamp, which is full of poisonous plants and potentially deadly wildlife.
We've got to start using our eyes and our ears and, you know, just figure out what this place has got to give us, because at the moment it feels like nothing.
Yeah.
Good luck.
If the men can't find a safe source of food quickly, they won't have the energy to hunt and they won't survive.
Oh, man.
What are you trying to look for, Ryan?
Limpets. Limpets for the guys.
Be careful.
Wish I'd brought my shoes. Oh, fuck!
Where are we going, dude? Tell the people where we're going.
We're gonna get very hungry very soon.
Yeah.
Which is why I'm trying to catch something now. I've got my bait here, the live hermit crab.
Hey, let me zoom in on that. Let me come in. There we go. Is that for the fish?
Yeah, that's for the fish. He knows what's coming. That's why he's trying to get out.
None of these men have any previous experience of surviving in the wild.
Really? It can be a bit slippy.
With only 3 machetes, 3 knives, and whatever debris they can scavenge for the beach, they're having to improvise.
Okay, so I've made this 4-pronged spear to give bigger area for spear fishing, hopefully. And I'm just blackening the tips in the fire to try to dry them out and harden them.
We have found some string. We've tied it to a little bit of a stick that's got a bit of flex in it.
Yeah.
And then we've fabricated a hook from a Coke can.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's a good hook. Thank you very much.
It's time to kill Mr. Hermit Crab. Sorry, mate. This is pretty much a shot in the dark, but we'll see. And there goes my fucking bait.
Nah.
That was a massive waste of time.
Oh, here we go. What? You just pulled that bit of rock out. Oh, what are they? Little snails.
Nice.
10 of these each?
10 snails each, but they're not enough, are they?
I'm not going to
Show us
keep
that one.
Well, it's tiny. It's not going to.
No, exactly.
It's not worth the energy of picking it out.
No. If you think about it, how many calories have we burnt coming here?
Yeah. More than a couple of winkles.
Yeah, nothing. Desolate.
What do you think to the fishing so far, Fletch?
We might have just been dangling, haven't we, rather than fishing? We don't want much. Just take the hunger away.
It's absolutely beautiful here, but the beauty's taken away when you're trying to find food. And it's harder than I thought. The fucking pelicans seem to be eating more than I do.
Leakage engineer Craig has been scouring the shoreline for food since dawn.
Good find by Taffy. Proud of myself now. Let's go eat, boys. Gentlemen, I present to you breakfast.
Right.
Craig hopes the group of fish he found can make a tasty lunch for the men.
Still wet.
It's not been dead long, but you can see it's dried up quite a bit. And
Not bad.
it smells,
bait.
it smells rank. Not a chance I'm eating that. I mean, nah. Sorry, mate.
Let's keep that well out of camp.
Yeah, well out of camp,
Somebody
mate.
wanna-
Stinks. That's minging.
I think I'm hallucinating. I'm so hungry. We've gone out and looked for things, and we haven't found any. But I haven't given up hope.
In a last-ditch attempt to catch some supper before nightfall, Saki and Joe have their sights set on another prey.
I think if he goes for them, they'll come over here, and then I can go for them.
Okay. Yeah. I could deal with some pelican right now.
Bollocks.
Shit.
Sit. Run, get a stick, quick. Get a spear! Get a spear! Spear!
Saki spotted a stingray in the shallows.
Keep eyes on it, keep eyes on it. Hang on. Keep eyes on it.
If they catch it, it could feed all 13 men. But these fish can be deadly.
Stingrays have these long tails, them with these pointed barbs on the stinger. This has got toxins in it. If you get one of these near your heart, it can kill you.
Yeah. And that other one has a really long
It's a long sting, isn't it?
That's a long time.
Despite the danger, Saki, Sam and Mike are desperate enough to take it on.
Oh, shit. Okay, eyes up, guys. Ah, he's there. Right. He's right in front of you. Put him on. To your left, to your left, to your left, to your left. Punch it, punch it, punch it, punch it. That way.
And it got away.
Oh, shit, look, I broke my... I got right between his eyes, but it broke the spear.
Bollocks. That would have fed everyone, wouldn't it?
Yeah. This is your dinner right here. But Jesus.
Having risked their lives chasing the stingray, the only reward for the hunters is a couple of snails each.
I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm very, very hungry. Feeling a bit weak. It's absolutely gutted. It's absolutely gutted. We just don't know what else to do, really, because we can't find any bloody food. I think part of the problem is no one can really tell everybody what the right thing to do is, because I don't think anybody really knows what that is. Look like you've lost more weight, Saki. Look like you've lost a little bit more weight, mate.
Probably.
After almost a week, the men have had precious little to eat, beyond a scorpion and a handful of snails.
Yeah. I have no idea where the next meal's coming from. To the point where it hurts. It hurts stringing sentences together and just trying to find the energy to do things is near on impossible. I think, Christ, we've got another 25 days of this.
All present and correct. Stand at ease, guys. Stand up, no sitting down. You pay more attention when you stood up.
After yesterday's failure to find a decent meal, 70-year-old ex-policeman Tony wants a group to try a more organised approach.
The main things are 3 machetes, 3 knives, all sharpened. That's dealing with our tools.
One thing I've noticed is there's a direct correlation between the age of a guy and the amount of faffing about he'll have to do.
Repeat after me.
Machete
and knives.
Return to quartermaster.
Great, guys. Thank you.
We just wanted to get going and search and find something useful. And we had to sit and wait and talk and talk and talk. I know you've got a plan, but it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let's go get some more, get some dinner for the guys.
Yesterday, the men found little food close to their camp, so now they're planning to search further afield.
Reporting for duty, Grandpa Tony.
Carry on, Craig.
Hup.
The island has 8 kilometres of coast with 5 beaches. Today, the men are going to explore the shoreline to the north and south of their camp. But they'll have to keep their wits about them. They're sharing the island with some dangerous foes.
The caiman crocodile is the ultimate prehistoric predator. Their mouths are lined with basically these razor-sharp teeth, and they can bite with about 3,000 pounds per square inch. That's 3 times as powerful as a hyena or a lion. More dangerous than any snake, scorpion or crocodile is this fella, the death apple. And this is enough to kill not 1 man, but 20. And when you're surviving on an island, you're hungry, you see what you think is edible fruit, so tempting to pick it up, eat it. End game.
Wow, it's getting really hot now. It's just thick, dense forest everywhere. There's nothing, I can't see anything if we want something to eat.
Food may be scarce, but the island does have bounty of a different kind.
Look about, guys, because this is a huge resource. Dental hygiene sorted.
The beaches here are littered with waste that's been dumped in the sea and carried here on the tide.
Plastic bottles everywhere.
Oh, look at this. We found a fishing net.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
These old nets, washed up on the beach, could open up the oceans to the men as a source of food.
Good find.
As they say, give man a fish and he eats for a day. Give men a ton of fishing net and you can have a crack of fishing.
Gentlemen!
Hey! Further down the beach, there's more good news. 28-year-old Saki may have found the lifeline the men so desperately need.
There's coconut. Can't hear anything. Full to the fucking brim.
Found a way of getting coconuts down. We're just finishing it off. It's worked a bit, but it's splitting. Look at that. What could possibly go wrong there?
Some coconuts up there, but that's a bit of an ask to get up there.
Yeah,
mate, that is ingenious.
Whoa! The coconut saw. Mark 1.
Oh, hello. What's this?
It's good for the dead file.
A bit of work. Rupert, you might need...
Oh, yeah, sorry. Safety hat.
Hang on. Look what it's just made.
Whoa. Way. 2.
Well, should we have a celebratory coconut?
I'd love one.
Sweet and satisfying.
So good.
Coconut is incredible. There is definitely a reason that they call it the tree of life.
It's like suckling from the teat again.
I never did it.
I can't remember that far back, mate, I'm afraid.
You never done it?
What, sucking on a nipple?
No, tried human breast milk.
No.
No, I can honestly say no, never.
Well, it's not nice.
Apart from coconuts, there are really very few other fruits on the island that these guys recognise. And even though coconuts are a good source of energy and fluids, if it's all you have, after about 3 days, it's going to start to give you diarrhea, and then that's just going to dehydrate you further.
There's only so many coconuts on this island. There's absolutely not enough for 3 a day for all of us who are at our state.
Yeah.
So we can't just go, oh, we'll drink
Crack them
coconuts.
open, drink them and throw them.
No, we gotta...
The coconuts have given the men a much-needed boost. But if they're going to survive here beyond a week, they're going to need protein-rich food and fast.
I'm feeling the hunger pangs. Just to have, like, a form of meat in your belly is going to be immense. Not even meat, just real, like, proper food as opposed to little bite-sized mouthfuls of coconut.
Matt, can you just put a drop of water in there for me, please?
The men may not have enough food, but they do at least now have the means to brush their teeth. Dental business coach Chris has even improvised some toothpaste.
What the F? I brushed my teeth with charcoal.
No one's going to kiss me after this.
Let's do this.
Oh my God. Mate, it tastes like egg. I feel so much better already.
Give us a smile, Dino.
Oh,
Big
honey.
grin.
Hello. Oh, no, honey, this is horrible.
The men's goal for the afternoon is to put to use their newly found fishing nets.
Can you see how I'm threading it through?
Supervised by keen fisherman Mike.
And then what we're going to do is tie floats to here.
I'm desperately want to catch your food.
Yeah.
Desperately. You know, I'm running on empty and it's hurting now. Yeah. So, but I think I've just a few big fish.
Yeah.
Oh, mate,
Yeah,
it'd be just awesome for everybody.
Good luck.
This 30-foot net is the best hope the men have had so far to catch themselves a vital protein-rich meal.
Yeah, keep this one up. Drop the bottom one. That's it. Head sideways now. Yeah, you just keep that needs to be dragging on the bottom as much as possible.
With the net set, the men's attention turns elsewhere.
Has anyone had a wank since being here?
I haven't actually.
No energy, no time.
No time.
The last thing on my mind.
There's always time for a wank.
Yeah. Have you, Dean?
Maybe.
Actually, it crossed my mind on the second.
Really? Maybe in the rocks a couple of days ago.
A rock wank.
Rock wank. Quite nice, actually. Sitting in the bay, watching
Going to the tree.
watching the fish.
You did this.
Huh?
You did this,
Yeah, damn right I did. Mate, I've got a sex drive of a fucking
You
animal.
actually had a wank?
Yeah, I've had a wank.
What, around on them rocks?
Over there.
Near where I had a shit?
Only once.
Right, probably where you had
a shit.
Right, probably where you both had the shit. I was just banging one out.
Remind me not to go around there again.
Yeah.
How are you doing, boys?
It's now 2 hours since Mike and the men set the nets.
Right, this is when it all gets tricky. Come together, come together.
All the men's hopes for food today are pinned on a decent catch.
Do you want another pair of hands?
Just a gentle for the time being.
I certainly hope they've got 13 big fish as a minimum. One for each guy.
Cock.
Well, that was shit, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really disappointing, no fish. I thought we really had something going. But the fishing net, well, gave us nothing at all.
I'm good at talking about fishing, but never put a net out to sea in my life. Yet as the so-called fisherman, I feel responsible.
After an empty haul, the men face yet another long night with empty stomachs.
Lamb shank with mint sauce, bread and butter pudding to finish it up.
Crumpets, I love crumpets. Yeah. Loads of butter on crumpets and they just melt and the butter...
Treacle on crumpets.
So good.
Driving me mad. I can't hack it. I want to eat something. Oh my God. I've never been so hungry in my whole life. Just something in my mind then. Just click. That's it. I'm starving. Fuck, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, man. As soon as I get home, chocolate spread, peanut butter and toast and crackers and soft cheese and Marmite cheese and crisps, tortillas, fajitas, fried chicken, club sandwiches, sub sandwiches. Man. Oh, fuck. I can't wait to get off this fucking island, seriously. I can't fucking wait.
I'm gonna get one of those bastards. It takes me all fucking months. Look at him. We've got a rock we can chuck at him.
After a few days with barely anything to eat, the men are now getting desperate.
Give me a stone, I'm gonna chuck it at him.
No, I'm gonna kill one. Dean, wait. Be stealthy.
Chuck it, chuck it! What was that?
Bastards! I fucked it up again!
What happened?
I slipped as I threw it. I think I broke my hand.
Really?
21-year-old Ryan lives in Stockport with his mum and sister.
Going to the island will be the first time I've lived anywhere else other than Stockport. I'm excited to see a different type of life, and I think it could make a man of me. I did walk really far once with no shoes on, and that was very challenging.
I'll be honest, I punched the sand.
Oh, no.
It was a lot harder than I was expecting.
Oh, no.
And do that, it looks like it's down here, doesn't it?
Dr. Sam confirms Ryan's suspicions of a broken knuckle.
So this is called a boxer's fracture. Don't punch the sand again.
Yeah.
I'm
just so annoyed with myself, because...
Were you annoyed with the sand as well?
I was annoyed with myself.
So you punched the sand?
Yeah. Well, I don't want to punch myself in a survival situation.
No, no idea. That's the last thing you want to do.
After a broken hand and another missed meal,
I just want food.
The consequences of the men's failures are becoming more and more apparent.
Some of the lads just seem to be wasting away in front of me. I don't know if other people are noticing it. And I'm not going to mention any names. Some of the lads that don't have much to lose, they're getting really thin.
We're 13 strapping blokes. We're going to need a feed, and at the moment, wondering where that's going to come from. So I think we're going to have to, man up, get those machetes out, head inland, and just answer the question that really is troubling us all at the moment, which is, where is the real food?
The next few days will be critical as the men use their last reserves of energy to try and hunt down the island's meatiest prey.
So we're going to head down into the mangroves and see if we can see a caiman.
I just saw a massive iguana head upland that way. Mate, I'm up for whatever it takes to find this food.
Oh, I know.
This is our first night excursion. We're entering new territory. There's some funky noises happening tonight.
Caimans?
You can see some?
No, but I'm sure we will.
Oh, where are they?
These look like limes. There's more.
Right, fingers crossed for a good old harvest of fish.
Feeling just shite.
Failure after failure.
Blimey, you guys look knackered. No caiman?
No.
With nothing to show for days of energy-sapping hunting, the men are on the brink.
Food is a lot scarcer than we had anticipated. That's going to slightly test our spirits, but then we always knew it wasn't going to be a holiday.
You know, we're not asking for the moon on a stick. We're just asking for a fish each, or half a fish each. You know, that's all we need.
It's been bloody tough for me. It's been really hard. No energy whatsoever. Even had my mind about leaving the island.
So far, every attempt the men have made to catch fish with their nets has ended in failure.
You think our luck's changed?
Today?
Yeah.
Time will tell, mate. I know in about 10 minutes, but desperately hope so, mate.
This time, to improve their chances of a catch, they've left the nets out all night.
Wow. Did he get away, lads?
Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, we've got a net full, mate.
You're joking. Pull him out, pull him out. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Woo! Look at these bad boys.
Fish! Team Gillnet.
They are
Shit.
Beauty little catfish.
Oh, nice.
Look at that. Plenty on him. He'll go down well.
Mate. Happy days.
I'm going to have a full belly tonight on fish.
That's cheering everybody up, hasn't it?
Oh, yeah. No, beautiful fish. Absolutely beautiful fish.
We're going to be eating fish for dinner tonight. Flipping great.
So relieved. I'm so relieved. The mood of the camp has just lifted.
Two of the group's youngest members, Dean and Ryan, are given the honours of gutting the fish.
This is different to cutting someone's
have you
hair.
got in there yet?
Shove it in and saw it through. Doing it for the team.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
Grab it.
Oh.
That's it.
We've salted it. A little bit of lemon juice on it, nice salted lemon juice on there. We're going to wrap them up.
As the men eagerly await their fish supper, thoughts turn to home.
I'm craving titties, man. Miss them so much.
I like little small titties. Short, sometimes elfin-like, and quite androgynous. Just tiny tits.
I worry about you even more. Are you sure you're not in the closet?
I like petite girls with big boobs.
I like big bush.
What? Oh, no.
Great big 80s bush.
Oh, retro.
Not going down the legs, but shy of that, as big as possible. I think it's nice to know that you're having sex with a mammal, that's all. Like, it's not an adult mammal. Anyway, I should be careful what I'm saying, how I like hairy minges.
After days of desperation and hunger, the men can finally eat.
Ooh, hello. So this is the fish, parcelled up, expertly by Fletch.
So if you just take them off,
That looks nice.
That looks the part, mate. Oh.
And it's a really weird texture, just that disappears into a kind of mush, doesn't it?
Oh.
Ugh. That's possibly the worst fish I've ever tasted in my life.
It doesn't taste right for some reason.
I think it's rotten.
It's because we didn't drop the guts out quick enough.
Oh, man.
Left dead in the nets for too long, the fish have started to decompose, and their long-awaited supper is inedible.
So disappointing. Gutted.
Tastes like poo. It's a poo fish.
I think you hit the nail on the head there. It does taste like food.
This place looks like paradise. It's actually a bitch. It really is. Jesus God, when I signed up for this, I knew it was going to be hard, but I didn't realise it was going to be this hard.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Bal. There's a slow acceptance that we've got a long way to go yet, and it's all uphill.
The reality of island life is biting.
You know, it's easy to be positive and upbeat and enthusiastic when you've got lots of energy, but when you're sapped of it and you're experiencing failures, it becomes a kind of spiralling downward circle of lack of food, lack of morale, lack of energy.
Come on, nature, give us some food.
This morning, Rupert and Saki are heading to the mangroves, where they set one of the group's nets.
We definitely crossed here.
We went that way.
Yeah.
If they don't find food today, their time on the island may well be over.
Oh, this is the second riverbed.
So this is where we were.
When the tide's in, these mangroves are teeming with life. The tangle of roots are a breeding ground for many animals, like reef fish, turtles, and the Cayman crocodile.
The tide's out, isn't it? Yeah, there's no water here today.
Yeah. Okay.
Nada.
I wouldn't call it riddled with fish. All right, let's get the net out.
Right down in. Something happened here last night. Something fucked the net.
That is snapped, yeah. This is so fucking Caymanville. This is where a Cayman has a serious advantage to just skitter across the top. Lives to fight another day.
Rupert and Saki must return to camp with nothing but a broken net.
Let's go. This ground is so treacherous.
Oh, big Cayman right there.
Holy shit. shit. Holy shit, the bed, man.
He's watching us.
Mate, he was right next to us.
He was.
Fucking hell.
Sorry. This is what we're talking about. That's a big one. That's dinner for days, mate.
Oh,
I got this.
No, get the string. We'll
Yeah,
make a noose. Make a noose.
A few days ago, Saki and Rupert couldn't have imagined they'd be confronting one of nature's most fearsome predators.
And I'm gonna take that motherfucker down.
Armed with just a piece of string.
Hello, mate. You're going in my belly tonight.
We need to hurry because he's gonna start warming up.
Yeah. No. Don't worry. I'm doing this one as quick as I can.
Mate, he's growling.
Yeah, he knows. You just get it on both of them and think slowly. If you can get it on when it's closed. That's it. Oh, no, get both. Get both closed.
It's all right, you've got him. Got him.
Got him.
Well done. You got him.
He's 5 feet almost. I hope the cord holds because he's looking at me in a way that is not, let's be buddies.
These caiman crocodiles then grow to up to about 15 foot in length, but even small ones, you know, they're just a bag of powerhouse and muscle. And what they do if they get hold of you, their instinct is immediately to roll. They call it a death roll. And if it's a small one, it will literally rip chunks of flesh out of you. And if it's a big one, take whole limbs off in that roll.
All right, we've got it.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God, you just ripped that, bro.
See what that'll do to your leg.
If that
came
was
up him for a second and he just smashed that twig to bits.
This guy pulls like a bitch.
Yeah. Oh,
he's death rolling now.
He's death rolling, yeah.
Come on,
get him out.
Stay.
Get him out.
Okay.
Keep him there, keep him there.
Stop. Yeah. That's good. All right, let me try and get the bottom jaw.
Before being abandoned, the men only had 1 day's survival training, which included a basic technique for animal trapping.
That's it. Yeah, you see, now we can't roll.
Yeah. Okay. Now drag him out into the open.
Hold on, let me get a good grip.
Let him roll,
That's it. Well done.
Let me get a grip.
Drag him out into this open.
Hang on, he's got his leg behind that tree.
Perfect.
Hang on. There we go. Into the shade because then he can't. Yeah.
Well done.
All right.
We've got him in the shade.
Okay,
you got him?
cool.
Do you want to take both?
Yeah.
He's going to watch you.
Yeah, you've got him. Hang on. You've got him. You've got him, mate. You've got him. Hands over the eyes, over the jaw.
Push it right. That's it. Just hold it together. That's it.
That's it.
And then loop it. You got him.
Ah, yes, mate.
You got him.
That's what you call teamwork.
Well done.
Well, we've got to get him home still.
Mate.
Saki and Rupert will take the caiman crocodile back to camp, where they'll decide who will kill it.
I mean, I hate killing things. I really do, but
we need to eat, mate.
We are hungry. So this is a kind of bittersweet. There's an incredible elation of having jumped on the back of a caiman, knocked it to the ground, and caught it, and the whole little hunt and all that stuff was just fucking exciting. But I also feel bad that we're gonna go and stick a knife in this guy's head and eat him, but it's the way of the world. I think he's lost the fight for now, but no, he's moving.
Because we don't want to kill these things, but at the same time, we don't have anything. We have no food. We've got empty nets, as far as we know. And this will feed all of us. It takes you back to nature, being out here. You've got to eat, no matter what you think about.
Slowly but surely, the inner savage is revealing itself.
Guys, well done.
Sorry, man. Because I was like...
This is the one time that I wish I had my phone with me to take a picture and be like, look at what we got!
Yeah.
Boom. Look at that.
Boom ting.
This is nuts.
This is absolutely fucking nuts.
Jesus. Come on, get him out. Stay.
Get him out. You got him.
You got him, mate.
After days of fruitless searching, Rupert and Saki have caught a caiman crocodile in the mangroves on the far side of the island.
We evolved to run away from these things.
Yeah.
The fear that kind of stirs in you.
It's a primal need to get out of the way.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, hello.
That is a fucking caiman. Yeah, they're punching the air.
Shut up.
They've got a fucking caiman.
Shut up.
Go on, let's go.
way. Here they come.
They're running.
Oh my God.
Oh my days.
Tonight we feast like kings.
Yeah!
Yeah.
What a beauty. That's a big fucker.
Still alive. We haven't butchered him yet.
Yeah. Mate,
Mate.
fucking congratulations.
Yes, buddy. Suck my dick, Cayman.
What happened?
Mate. Rupert jumped on his back. I had his jaws.
We got 2 ropes on him.
Yeah.
And then held him, pulled him out.
We had to pull him out, and mate,
he ripped this branch open.
went
just
for a
bit in
branch
half,
and
like
just
the size of your arm. Just
yeah, mate,
snapped
just
it.
took it out.
You
we got him.
absolute legends.
Real.
Yeah, mate.
Wow. Well done, lads.
All right, lads.
Well done.
Well done. Mate.
Back in camp, the hunters show their catch-off to the rest of the group.
Cheers, gentlemen. Tonight we shall feast.
That's right, boys. And maybe even breakfast as well. Look at the meat on that one.
That's amazing, guys.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Yeah, thank you.
Team effort. I'm sure we'll all get a gator when we're done.
Good on you, Ed.
Yeah, well done, fellas.
I want to catch a crocodile. That's my main goal for the island, but probably not going to happen.
No, you can't do it by yourself.
No.
No way, dude.
We were both a little jittery.
The thing is about it being strong is you're fighting for dinner. That's fighting for its life.
Yeah.
The men must now decide who's best suited to kill the croc.
Dan knows what to do, I think, with that sort of stuff.
Oh, yeah, but Dan said Joe should do it.
Should kill it?
Yeah. He said Joe should do it because Joe's like the animal expert.
I want to be here when that happens.
A beer?
I want to be here when
All
that
right.
happens.
I want to be a beer.
They've nominated 23-year-old Joe, who's lived on a farm all his life.
Have you butchered stuff before?
Off the record. He wants to say yes.
That hurts.
Yeah, he does.
I've done a little bit in the past.
Yeah, that's really hard. Joe, how do you feel about killing this animal?
I'm nervous, to be honest.
Yeah.
Very worried.
No, you don't have to do it if you don't want it.
No, well.
Yeah.
See, if you don't want to, I'll do it, mate. If there's any, if you have any issues, pal.
So there's a spot there. See the back of the skull?
Yeah.
So you got to get in there and just on the hilt and just jam it in straight into the brain.
Put all your weight on him because he will kick.
You ready?
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it, you got him. You got him. Yeah, I think he's dead.
He's dead, mate.
He's dead.
Stop. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone, see?
Quick and painless.
Good job.
Well done, pal.
It'll twitch for approximately 2 hours.
Right.
After it's dead. That's just muscle tissue.
Yeah,
That's me and you. We all will.
How are you with that, Ryan? You right? Was done very, very humane, yeah.
I think as a society we've become so sanitised about, food, and we're so used to going to a supermarket and you pull something off the shelf and, it's meat and you might not even know what sort of meat it is. It's nicely pre-packaged and you take it home and you never think about where it's come from, that an animal has been slaughtered to feed you.
I thought I valued our life like the same, like anything from a scorpion to a human being, but seeing that instead, it just set me over the edge a bit.
Mate, it's the first time any of us have seen that, so...
I know, it's just affecting me, that's all.
No, totally, it's affecting me as well.
I don't believe it was done the most humane way possible and everything, but...
Yeah, it's still one of these weird things. I don't know why, it's doing the same, it did the same thing to me. Yeah, I don't know why. I even caught the damn thing, so I don't know why.
I don't know. I feel sorry for the little bastard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mate, that is just oodles of pure, beautiful meat.
Jesus, look at that.
Oh, it's just pure meat, mate.
He's done us proud, that caiman.
Huntsman Saki has the honor of beginning the feast.
About to have the first taste of a caiman. It smells like heaven.
Wow, look at that.
Golden brown and white underneath.
Oh, man. Is it good?
What's it like? What's it like?
It's fucking beautiful.
Oh, baby.
Man, this is amazing. Take that. This thing.
Oh, it's so meaty. Oh, man.
Mate, it tastes like a kebab.
Good kebab or bad kebab?
Like a good kebab. Like,
good.
like a chicken shish.
My body's just saying thank you, thank you.
Yeah. I think everyone's been flaking a bit today, but that is just in time, really.
Tonight, for the first time, we're a tribe. Not a bunch of guys who've been chucked on an island. We're actually a tribe today. Everybody's done the bit. Everybody's had, oh my God, everybody's had a corner. Everybody's had a job to do, and everybody's got on with the job. And tonight, we're a tribe.
My belly's so full.
It doesn't take long for the men to feel the impact of their first meat meal.
Can I borrow someone's head torch, please?
You going for poop in the sea?
Not doing it in the sea, no. I'm gonna go and dig a hole.
You better go down far away from camp, because somebody shat near the camp there and I can smell it.
Yeah, that's
Where? Somewhere, so whoever shits in the woods has been shitting too near the camp.
Well, it wasn't me.
Mate, I shat in the sea.
I've had a shit on top of a Scottish mountain before.
I had a shit overlooking the Grand Canyon.
I had a shit in a car park.
Next on the island, Tempest Flare.
What the fuck are they doing? What did you just fucking do a wanker sign towards me? Fuck you.
If they don't start looking after each other, they haven't got a cat's chance of making it to the end of this month.
We failed on the soft approach.
And what are you proposing as a hard approach? To make the lad feel like a twat?
We can't help him. So I suppose we've just got to say our sweet goodbyes. Ryan!
Ryan!
Make no illusion, folks. This isn't a set put up by Channel 4. This is bloody real.
4 weeks ago, I set out to prove 13 men could survive being abandoned on a remote Pacific island.
The pelicans seem to be eating more than I do.
This, for me, is a simple experiment to study what makes a man a man.
Left alone on the island,
And there you are.
they filmed everything themselves.
I wanted this to be totally new, totally original, and never done before.
28 days after dropping them off, I returned to the island to find out how my groundbreaking experiment actually worked.
That's what we've been drinking.
Tastes like you've all been washing your socks.
And see for myself some of the techniques the men used to survive.
When you're pushed to extremes, you realise you can go a lot further than you thought.
The men reveal how the experiment affected them.
The more things I get rid of in my life, the bigger the smile gets.
I think it's powerful to see a group where people are so different, but they're actually bound together by shared experience.
And you'll see what happened when they got back to civilization.
Oh my God, I'm so happy.
I just want to see you.
Oh, I missed you. By Christ, I have.
I chose to base my experiment on a remote desert island in the Pacific Ocean, more than 5,000 miles from Britain.
I think there's something appealing about doing this on an island for a couple of reasons. First of all, there's nowhere to run. You're stuck on this limited space, and that forces issues. The other reason is that I think people often think of desert islands as nice places. The reality is they're deserted for a reason. There's very little running water, and these things are covered in snakes, in tarantulas and scorpions. You've got crocodiles, you've got sharks, and it forces issues because it's an unforgiving, unrelenting environment.
But despite the dangers, the men survived.
Well, I can see their fire.
There he is, boys. Hit the boat. Come on.
1 month after dropping them off, I went back to see for myself what the men had achieved.
Wow, look at you guys. Hairier.
Yeah, a little bit.
Skinnier.
Yeah.
But hopefully smarter. Wow, congratulations.
Yeah, mate, thank you.
Congratulations. Will you show me your camp?
Come in.
Good.
Come in.
So this is what we call home.
And do you often have Tony?
That is Tony's spot.
Good to see you, Bear.
Congratulations. Well done, you.
Thank you very much.
Well done, you. I love it. I love your throne.
So I clocked them all in, I clocked them all out, safety, security, and I'd like to be the last on the boat to make sure they're all on.
Shoe stores, obviously. Table kindly made for us by Joe. Hanging machetes, torches, buckets, coconuts.
It's good. I mean, this is a real semblance of community. I love that. Look at that. Yeah. You've got a front door. Camp Bassie.
Yeah. Shirley Island, Camp Bassie.
So why Shirley Island?
Because every time we went out looking for food, it was like, surely we're going to find something today. Surely we're going to find something tomorrow. And surely enough, we did. Shirley Island.
Genius.
In any survival situation, one of the first things you have to do is find shelter. In my opinion, the spot the men chose to set up their camp was pretty good. It was close to the sea, which is a great source of food, and not too far from their water source. But for me, if they'd moved just 10 meters further into the trees, they'd have had better protection from the elements.
Custom-made windbreak.
And when was the wind bad? At night?
Nighttime. It got quite cold, so we built the windbreak to try and ease our suffering. Dean and Ryan, show us where we used to sleep.
So some people sleep around here, and then others, like me, Saki, sleep here and get attacked by crabs and frogs every night, which wasn't fun. But it's home.
If you choose the right place to sleep, you can avoid a whole host of issues.
Oh, shit, look at your face. Is it bad? Oh, yeah, it looks pretty bad.
From the very beginning of their time on the island, the men were ravaged by insects at night.
Anything that's bit me is an arsehole.
And if you're covered in itchy, painful bites, you're not going to get the rest that you need.
Morning, mate, how you doing?
Working out what you can do to get a decent night's sleep isn't just a luxury, it's actually about survival. The little things in survival become the big things, and a good night's sleep is right at the top of that list. Wow, look at that, it really goes on.
After a few miserable nights, some of the guys realised their mistake.
This is the executive lounge.
And 4 of them did move further into the jungle.
It's Matt and I were the first to kind of build a couple of these A-frame beds. This is my one here.
They're really comfy.
Yeah, they're great.
They're
Try it
super
out if you want. It takes me, so it should manage you.
Oh, wow, yeah. I would have thought that's an awful lot comfier than lying on the ground,
God, yeah.
you know?
It's been home for 28 nights and actually gets pretty comfy, and you can look at the stars in the canopy.
The A-frame beds some of the men built were the perfect way to raise them off the cold, damp floor and out of reach of the critters.
Dean's finally found a use for his hairdressing skills. He's weaving all the leaves that are sticking through underneath back in beautifully.
That is an ant's nest. I've made my bed with an ant's nest. Foolish, wasn't it?
The men made mattresses using vines, which they covered with woven palm leaves.
We're on our way to greater things.
It's a shitload better than sleeping on the floor, isn't it?
This became known as my fortress of solitude.
Oh, my goodness, wow.
It's not very dignified.
So you're really well cocooned in there?
I'm pretty well waterproof if the weather had changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Warm, dry, off the ground from all the creepy crawlies.
Yep, and very happy.
Smart thing to have done. I think it's amazing to see how it's evolved and changed. And initially their camp looked a bit like a hobo encampment. But as the weeks have gone on, they've realised that you really need a sanctuary. You need somewhere you can hide away and it makes you feel good. And as a reminder of what you love about home. I love the table.
Test it out.
Yeah, I love to test it out.
It's been used pretty much every
So
minute.
would you eat meals around here?
Yep.
You'd
Yeah,
actually
we do.
do that?
Yep.
I mean, if you think of how many British families have stopped sitting around a table and eating together. And there's something incredibly powerful about actually sitting down and looking each other in the eye and sharing a meal together. So I love the fact that you made table a priority.
Looking around the camp, it was obvious how resourceful the men had been, with materials they scavenged from around the island.
Grab a seat, Bear. Grab a seat.
I mean, this is great, isn't it? One thing that staggers me with these desert islands, however remote they are, is just the amount of trash you get washed up on the beaches.
Guys, that looks like the beginning of a toilet.
You would need an enormous arse to justify a hole like that.
You certainly would. Craig, I'm going to be honest with you, mate. This is my ultimate nightmare.
It's the closest I've got to a stress ball, to be honest with you.
What I've got here is crab pot nut 2.0.
This is Saki's find.
What is it?
An open beer.
You're joking.
No,
I shit you not.
There's so much stuff on the shores of this island of kind of crap and rubbish that normally you kind of look at and tux and go, oh, what a shame, it's ruining paradise. But now we look at every single piece of plastic and metal and string and turn it as kind of treasure.
When was the last time you felt salon fresh?
What?
No way.
Shut the fuck up. That is shampoo.
Dean, promise you share it with me.
That is shampoo.
Advance warning. I've just given Tony a plastic truncheon, so look out.
Oh, fucking hell.
To keep the boys on the toes, I've got an enforcer.
It's always embarrassing to be a human. The shit that we are jettisoning into the sea that is being washed up on shore is phenomenal.
Taff manages to find a place.
Let's have a look at them bad boys. One black one, one blue one.
They're not the same colour, but they're the same make.
They're the same make.
What more can you ask for on
can't
a
ask for anything else.
deserted island?
Mate, they're not as good as mine. Look at them. They don't fit well, but fuck it, it's going to be doing me well on a Sunday night.
I think it's a more than a pair of high heel shoes made for you to get lucky.
I don't think so. After last night, Fletch. Right, should we do this fishing line then?
Yeah, let's go get some
Let's
fish
crack
going.
on.
4 weeks after abandoning 13 British men on a remote desert island,
I mean, that's almost like a honeymoon suite of a view.
I went back to see for myself how they managed to survive.
Welcome to Camp Bassie, sir.
Wow, do you mind if I have some of this?
On a tropical desert island like this, dehydration is your biggest enemy.
God, that's good.
Without fluids, you're not going to last for more than 3 days.
That's what we've been drinking. Good, healthy stuff. Filtered, boiled, ready to drink.
I mean, truly horrible, isn't it? It tastes like you've all been washing your socks in it.
If the filter actually does, it is actually my socks. Thanks. So you are drinking my sweat particles. Enjoy that.
The only water source the men could find after a desperate search of the island was a stagnant pool.
I never realised that I'd have to drink puddle water.
When it came to collecting and transporting it, the debris from the beach came into its own.
Calling it water is now a bit of a stretch of the imagination, to be honest.
Sorry. One of the problems of drinking from stagnant water is that the animals also drink from it. They do more than that, though. They also shit in it, and it's that will make people sick.
To make the water safe, the men improvised an ingenious filter system using materials they scavenged and repurposed.
Stuff with, like Fletch said, his socks, charcoal, a grid to stop anything getting through, although towards the end we did have a very protein-filled water supply. Insects and bugs and larvae and all of that.
Yeah.
This was smart survival. Filtering the water before boiling removes any big particles that could contain life-threatening bugs.
Looks like piss.
tastes a lot worse.
Having established a water supply, the men's next priority was food.
Is this where you keep your nets?
Yeah, these are them here, so they're floating there. We're at low tide, so it should be pretty quick.
Finding these nets, repairing them and getting them into the sea was a lifeline for the men.
When it comes to desert island survival, I always say to people, fish first. The sea as a larder is well stocked. All of the seas around here are literally teeming with life. There's something like 500 different edible species of fish, but it's also booby-trapped.
Every time the men swam out to check their nets, they had to run the gauntlet with jellyfish, venomous stingrays, and a whole host of other nasties.
The waters were infested with sharks. We were seeing these great big fish, you know, with half of them eaten by the sharks, and we just didn't think anything of it. We just went out and swam with them.
You never know what you're going to get.
Look at that.
Yeah, good luck getting that one out.
Even on my brief visit to the island, the men hauled in a potentially lethal catch.
Stonefish are actually one of the most deadly fish in the sea. Well camouflaged, easy to stand on if you're not aware. Even if it doesn't kill you, people have been known to literally beg to have their feet amputated. The pain has been so intense.
The island looked beautiful, but every time you went anywhere, it tried to kill you. And you're suddenly thinking, Jesus, this ain't a postcard. It's horrible.
Before taking the guys into this extreme environment to start the experiment,
If I leave him be, he will just quietly crawl around me.
I gave them just one day's basic survival training.
If they're big enough and you're small enough and one of these gets hold of you, it's gonna squeeze you. God, I can feel that already on my hand. Crush every bone in your body. So the truth is, none of these guys are experts. None of them are survival kind of gurus. You know, they're regular people, and that's what we wanted. We didn't want the experts. We wanted normal people who have got to kind of improvise and think smart and be resourceful.
Do you actually ever wipe your bum with leaves?
I love wiping my bum with leaves. Personally, if it was me, I'd get up in the morning, raise my arms aloft, wander into the sea, do my business, wipe my backside, salute as it floats out into the Grand Pacific. You know, clean, done, hygienic. You wash your hands and you haven't got crap all over the island.
So a bear doesn't shit in the woods then?
It's true.
I knew the biggest challenge for these guys was going to be finding enough food to keep them going.
Okay, scorpion. You'll find these under wood piles. You're out collecting firewood, lift one up, and bam.
And it's not always obvious where those calories are going to come from.
He'll strike you with his tail. See him doing it there? And he comes round, he bites you. Be a man, pin him down, take his stinger off. Good thing about these, though, they're good protein and you can eat them. Tastes like shit. You're better off stewing them and roast them over the fire. But raw, they're horrible.
Oh, scorpion.
Here he is. There he is. Coming out.
Got him. I've got him.
He's aggressive.
He's aggressive.
From experience, I know it's amazing what you'll eat when you're pushed to the edge.
God, I can see its guts inside. That's not going to be tasty, guys.
Oh, man, you're making us wait. Come on. We want to see you eat it.
I hear that in the future, when things get a bit more dystopian, we're going to have to eat insects rather than mammals. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yes! That's man food! Man food! Yeah! Oh, mate! How does that taste?
Oh, it's food! One of the key skills in the wild is knowing what you can eat and what you can't eat. And if there's doubt, don't take the risk. You'll only get it wrong once. More dangerous than any snake, scorpion, or crocodile is this fella. Innocent-looking little apple, actually called the death apple. And this is enough to kill not one man, but 20. And when you're surviving on an island, you're hungry, you see what you think is edible fruit, so tempting to pick it up, eat it. End game.
Death apple, bloody death apple. That thing, I was paranoid about death apple.
But is that a death apple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's evacuate camp.
Where's that come from?
We washing up.
Yeah. Washed up?
Not here. It might be down there or up there.
When you're walking on the beach, they wash up from elsewhere. If you step on that death apple, you're getting scabbed, you could die, and trust me, that death apple looked lovely. So we could have ate that, and we would have died.
From start to finish, the men were always teetering on the brink of starvation.
And there goes my fucking bait.
Just this bay is empty of life.
Come on, Mother Nature, give us some food.
But what's important is that they never gave up.
So where are we going, Sam?
We're going foraging.
And that is the key to survival.
The pigs. Ah, balls.
Fuck. We all tried so many different things, and they just didn't work. We didn't realize how far mankind has come through trial and error.
OK, here we go. He's coming shallow.
Failure plus failure plus determination equals success.
Yes! Yes! Fucking hell! Yes!
Hey, look at that, Biggie.
Oh, mate!
We've caught 28 fish today.
Anyone for carbohydrate?
Wow!
Oh my God! Driven by all-consuming hunger, they went to extraordinary lengths to discover what the island had to offer.
It's a fucking caiman! It's a fucking caiman!
Wow.
I've never ate an orange before.
Fuck off. We'll start now. Try that. Come on, here's your first one.
Wow, you've got a massive hit of citrus all the way over here.
It's nice, isn't it? So good. Welcome to the world of fruit, Dean.
There was, however, one craving they couldn't easily satisfy, despite a tantalising reminder.
Dean, what have you found on the beach, mate?
We found a sweet wrapper.
It's intense for these guys, the lust just to get something sweet in their mouth.
And the boys have found some of these and they had like a tiny little bit of sugar in them. But if you put a bit of boiling water in them...
Pretty good.
Oh,
it's good! It's good!
I don't care if he gives me the shit. It's worth it.
Over 4 weeks, these 13 men had come a long way since their first unappetizing meal of snails.
Oh, Mr. Fletcher and artist,
Toasted some coconut there as well.
Toasted coconut here, mate.
Before departing, they invited me to sample some of their favourite, hard-earned island delicacies.
Unbelievable, guys.
We have dressed crab, honey. Oh, you do not know how honoured you are to have that honey onto your oysters there, which are just marinating at the moment in a lime jus. We have fresh snapper there. We have gazuma berries and almonds in there, toasted coconut, and a fig and lime marinade to go with your fish.
Yep. Well, guys, I'd like to say grace before eating.
Yeah.
Lord, thank you for these men, the courage and the fortitude they've shown. Thank you for the hands that prepared this food. And thank you for the sea that's provided it. Amen.
Amen.
And let's try a bit of this. So a little bit of
honey onto the oysters.
A little bit of honey on the oyster.
That stuff is insane. I'm gonna tell you now.
You look at the food that they served for me, and there was a real sense of genuine pride in that. That was really special.
To go from, you know, scavenging around in the first few days to providing something that, you know, I'm not saying it would be served at a Michelin star restaurant, but it was pretty good given the tools that we had. It showed our evolution and how much we'd got our stuff together.
It's incredible. It's off the scale.
On that plateau, that was like the culmination of our surviving there. It was a real sense of achievement.
A toast to you guys, to an experience I really pray you'll never forget, to an experience that I hope will empower you in your everyday lives, and to friendships that I hope will last all your days as well.
Here, here.
It's you guys. Cheers.
4 weeks ago, I abandoned 13 British men on a remote desert island. They would have to fend for themselves in isolation.
For me, it was really important that we didn't have camera crew coming in every day and filming it all, and it kind of just would have felt set up. I wanted this to be totally new, totally original, and never done before.
For this reason, the radical decision was made to get the 13 men to film the entire experience for themselves.
Come on, everybody. Take a walk with Uncle Saki today.
The only filming is these guys going like that and going like that.
Right. Guys, I'm gonna have to put you down. I think I found us a bird. Yes, I have. Hang on.
And effectively, that means the only people telling their story is themselves.
Woohoo! Shazam!
We're all photographers now. We've all got iPhones or smartphones or whatever. And you can shoot movies on these things, you can take pictures, and we just do it as a natural part of our life. So why not incorporate it into television?
I'd like to show you around my favourite spot. This is where I come and sit when I feel a little bit shit.
I tried to do this trip on a budget. I won this hat in Bulgaria about 5 years ago.
Here's the sea. And these are my rocks. These are my rocks. Wang Rock. Way, I'm out there.
I bought my boots cheap, cheapest boots I could find. Look at this, day 13. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Look at the view. Look at all this. This is the jungle that on which I have become a man.
The group included a sound man and 3 trained and experienced cameramen who lived under exactly the same conditions as everybody else.
It's a bit like myself, Matt and Rupert and Kif were on a plane and it's crashed on a desert island. It just happens we had our gear with us.
With danger never far away, the men needed to be able to deal with emergencies themselves.
The hospital, where people went for treatment.
OK, so were you in charge? You were the assigned medic?
Yeah, between myself and Sam, we dealt with a few injuries.
The men were provided with basic medical supplies. Craig was a trained first aider.
I think I've done more first aid on the island than I do when I'm back home.
And Sam, a qualified doctor.
Yes, they are.
It slipped as I threw it. I think it broke my hand.
Without them, some men may have been forced to leave the island.
I'll be honest, I punched the sand.
Oh, no. I enjoyed being the doctor on the island. It gave me a bit of a sense of purpose.
So I've made this bamboo into hopefully roughly the shape of a splint.
I was called upon to do things I wouldn't normally do in my day-to-day life as a neurologist.
I can still do some things.
Yeah.
But the truth is that ultimately survival is about so much more than just physical preservation.
As human beings, we're pretty complex creatures. You know, we need much more than just food and water. I think that's our base level, but above that, then we crave things like friendship and connection and community.
The single hardest thing about that 28 days on that island, the lack of contact with your loved ones from the outside world.
I'm 6,000 miles away from you, Mum. And I'm missing you.
The men had to get by with just one photo from home.
My 2 grandkids, you're still with me, Tommy and Annabelle? You'll be with me all the time.
My beautiful girlfriend. And a huge part of me wants to go home.
I think the hardest thing was definitely missing my girlfriend and our little girl that we have together. That was heart-wrenching at times.
It's just a whole no contact whatsoever. Every now and then, I keep thinking I'll just snip off and use the phone and call home. Very, very suffocating feeling.
It was important that the group reached out to each other to keep isolation at bay.
What glues people together? Humour, kindness, and that shared adversity you're going through together.
You all right, dude?
Just come over a bit emotional, mate, to be honest.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know what you need, don't you? Big Fletch hug.
Yeah. You've got a temporary family at the moment, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah?
I know.
You've never met these people before in your life, but yet you become instantly close just like that. As soon as you're chucked on the island, you're best friends because you've got no choice.
I just feel like I've been so up and down.
You know what you need then, don't you? As well as a Fletch hug.
What's that?
You man the fuck up, don't you?
No, I do. Babe, I'm gay, I'm allowed to cry.
Hey.
But there were inevitable tensions and moments when it looked like the group might fall apart.
Mate, come on, why are you here? Why are you here?
I don't know, I asked my question.
I know.
It says back quite a lot to go, so...
I know.
Fucked off.
The wild exposes people wide open, and sometimes there's a lot of fallout and mess first.
So all you want to do is bitch, and that's all...
I'm not bitching. Hey, grow up, don't walk away.
When people are under pressure and your life is on the line, you've got to do all you can to keep a group cohesive and together. Because when it's together, it's strong. It's not strong when it's fragmented and broken.
So what's going through your mind, Craig?
Oh, I'm off. I've had enough.
Don't quit, mate. You'll regret it for the rest of your life if you do. Just keep plodding, just digging deep. Yeah? You need to find that fire in your belly, mate.
In the end, all 13 men managed to stick it out together.
Let the party begin!
And on their last night, were able to celebrate their differences.
The award for the best tantrum.
Oh, this one's close. This one's close one.
Oh, it's tight, it's tight.
It's a tight one.
Is Craig.
So the category for the most improved person, and this goes to Ryan. Yay! Five, Ryan.
I'm going to take this award and apply it for the rest of my life.
Well done, mate.
I think it's powerful to see a group where people are so different, but they're actually bound together by shared experience. I think what you guys have been through is essentially an accelerated crash course in life. And I'd love to find out what each of you is going to take away from the island, but also what you're going to leave on the island.
You realise how little you can survive on here and how little you actually need, and it's great to, I think, hopefully I'm going to be able to go home and just like pull that back and just be slightly less kind of wasteful with everything I do.
I'm going to leave behind, hopefully forever, that sense of taking things for granted in the world that we live in.
I don't feel as though I had a massive ego before, but if I did have any, I think I'll leave a bit more of it here.
I kind of started this whole experiment really to try and find out what everyday modern British blokes are actually like under pressure. And the reality is the experience has been bloody hard. I have huge respect for anyone who can come out of it the other end together as friends and with a smile on their face.
Mate, amazing! I just want to eat some food!
And after any mission, there's nothing quite like the rewards.
I've been thinking about that bar for days now, mate, and that is what I am going to do now.
When we first got back to civilization, we were given rules about what we should and shouldn't eat. So we were told to stay away from carbs, beer, and all these things. And the first thing we managed to get our hands on.
1, 2, 3.
Beer.
A drink.
Holy God.
Man, do I like beer now.
It was quite an achievement. I think we were all proud to have done it. And that cold beer,
Hug it out, hug it out.
that showed we had somehow.
After weeks of being cut off from home, first contact can be overwhelming.
Hiya, Mum. Hi, it's Joe. It's hard to explain what we've just done in a phone call. Well, where do you begin? We just got off, Mum. We've just landed.
Baby? Are you there?
4 weeks worth of no contact, 4 weeks worth of missing, all just came out.
Dad? I've done it. We finished.
I'm back from the island, love. I just want to speak to you.
I lost 2 stone.
2 stone?
Yeah.
I just want to see him. Yeah.
Oh my God, how are you?
I'm good.
Are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Feeling these things makes you feel really fucking alive.
There's no doubt, I think, when you go through hard times, there's pain first. But this is about what people find at the end of it.
Yes! Energy is coming back.
Returning from the wild always helps you see modern life through fresh eyes.
That's the women's correct.
What do the symbols mean?
Freedom. It's fucking incredible. Simplest things like taking a loo in a toilet as opposed to running to find a tree that's far enough away from camp.
Oh my God. Problem solved.
Oh, I can just feel the cool air. This doesn't feel right. Oh, wow. There's nothing left of me. God, that's very weird.
Attack!
Nobody had to fetch it. I'll filter it. I'll boil it.
Oh, man. You do take it for granted. I'm not going to take it for granted anymore.
And the magic is you can't buy those things. It comes at a cost, and the cost is that 1,000 barrels of sweat and toil. And I've been there many times. The hardship is always worth it.
And no food ever tastes as good as that first meal.
Oh my God!
Calm down, Zach. Calm down, mate.
Chicken!
This is sugar. This is sugar.
Your senses are almost like, they almost shut down. They're not being exercised. So the second that you have something which you haven't had for a month, you times its flavour by 1,000.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, more sugar.
More sugar. More sugar.
It tastes so fucking good.
The best food. I take immense pleasure when someone says that they're hungry or they're starving now in normal life, saying that you don't even know what hunger is, because it is very different to your standard space between dinner and tea.
3, 2, 1. And the tomato sauce absolutely blew your mind. It was that strong. It's just like a pure explosion of flavours in your mouth. It tastes magical.
To food. Our old friend. She's back again.
For 13 men, a life-changing experience, and one which they deserve to remember with an enduring sense of pride.
Whoever you are, whatever shape you are, whatever upbringing you have, actually, when squeezed, these guys have proved modern British man has actually got what it takes. There's no doubt that 21st century man has come a long way from our hunter-gatherer origins.
Good morning, it's Ryan here calling today to book the annual service on the boiler.
In Britain today, we take food, shelter and warmth for granted.
Have a cappuccino, please.
And most of us consume rather than create.
I want to find out what happens if you strip man of all the luxuries and the conveniences of modern living and then force them to fight for their very existence.
13 ordinary British men are about to be abandoned on the remote, uninhabited Pacific island.
With just the clothes they stand up in and a few basic tools.
Spear! Yes, spear! Spear!
Keep eyes on it, keep eyes on it.
It's a boa constrictor.
Oh, hello, scorpion.
These guys are going to be completely alone.
Just seems like it's jungle forever.
Filming everything themselves.
Can I pass the camera up to you?
As they struggle for fire.
It's this string.
Water.
Salt.
No!
Food.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
I have no idea where the next meal's coming from.
And shelter. Have British men lost the practical skills that were once passed down from father to son?
Again!
When pushed to the extreme, do they still have what it takes to survive?
We're all losing weight, people are on the edge.
Feel like I'm gonna collapse, man.
Tonight we feast like kings.
13 people will not leave this island.
One wrong move, and this place will take you down.
If I can guarantee you anything, it will be life-changing for these people.
Can't believe it.
This is dangerous, Fletch.
Coming in, brace.
It's hard to say if I'm a survivor or not because I've never had to survive.
It's a bit of the unknown, isn't it? I certainly don't underestimate what we're facing. I've never done anything like this in my life, have I?
I'm about to abandon these men on a remote Pacific island to see if they can survive for a month. They will be utterly alone.
My mother does pretty much everything for me. So I think going to the island is going to give me the opportunity to prove to myself that I can actually live, I can survive.
These are ordinary guys with no previous experience of living in the wild.
Oh, mate. I think I have a massive point to prove. People might watch this and be like, oh, he's not going to survive, he's gay. So what? Watch, I'm the dark horse. I'm going to survive anything you throw at me.
Here we go, boys.
For the next 4 weeks, these men will have to survive entirely on their own wits. They have no food and only enough drinking water for the first day.
Okay, this is it. Yeah. We're heading in. Really, the idea behind this experiment is to find out whether modern man has lost that ability to look after themselves when they're stripped of everyday creature comfort. Without your smartphone, without your computer, can modern man still cut it? I still believe that that spirit is still there within us all, and it's not until we're kind of squeezed and put under pressure that we find that spirit, that resourcefulness, that courage again.
So, OK, who was expecting a white sandy beach?
Check it out, guys.
What is it?
It's a croc over there.
No way. Where is it?
There is. Right over there.
Where is it now?
Just over there. Just went under.
Oh, see where the ripple is over there, to the left?
Okay, guys, this is end of the road. From here on in, you're totally on your own. I'm not going to sugarcoat this. It's going to be a really hard experience. Let's see what British modern man is really made of.
Cheers.
I suggest we get in a single file, because where are we going to go from here?
Do we know the way?
Exactly. So it's pointless all wandering off in different directions.
The group has never met before.
What's your name? Sam. I'm Dan.
They will be completely alone and have had just a day of survival training.
Straight ahead looks as if there's some land down through there.
From here on in, everything you see will be filmed by the men themselves.
Got it? Hey, yeah, good to meet you.
Hello, buddy. Get in single file, because if you wander off, you could drop down a gully. If you're in single file...
What's your name? What's your name?
My name is Tony.
All right, Tony.
If you get in single file, fellas, if one of you wanders off, even if you're going to gully, I'll tell you. Single file.
Okay. Oh, God.
Wow, weird feeling suddenly just leaving them. Mainly because I know how harsh these sort of terrains can be. These islands always look amazing, But you get up close and dirty and you realise, you know what? Stinking mangrove swamp, bloody hot, and full of one hell of a lot of nasties.
It's time for me and the crew to leave.
See you in 4 weeks.
I won't be back until the end of the experiment. The men's home for the next month is a remote, uninhabited Pacific island. That's 8 kilometers in circumference. I've ensured there's enough food and water here to keep them alive, but only if they have the ingenuity to find it, catch it, and kill it. The island has 5 beaches, but the interior is unforgiving. It's completely covered in thick jungle and mangrove swamp, which is exactly where I've dropped them off.
Cheers. Do you want me to take your hand?
Do it. Nice one. What's your name?
Joe. Yeah?
I'm Matt.
Matt, nice to meet you, Matt.
Good to see you.
3 of the men are trained as cameramen, but they will be living under exactly the same conditions as everyone else. In their bags are just camera kit and medical supplies.
Stick it in the medical pack.
Beyond that, the men have no food, 1 day's water supply, and only a handful of tools.
We've got 3 machetes. We've got 2 knives, 1 smaller knife. So we've got 3 knives.
3 knives, 3 machetes.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Fucking hell. Fuck me.
It's been an unexpected start. I've been fantasising for quite a long time now about a beautiful golden white sandy beach and the boat crunching softly up on the sand. What's actually happened is that we've landed in the middle of an alien movie.
Just have a look at the water. Look, see, I mean...
And it's coming up.
This is coming in so quick.
In this part of the Pacific, extreme tides mean these mangroves will soon be under 3 meters of water.
Yeah, mate, this tide is coming in quick. Right, we've got to get up there
We probably need
somehow.
to get away from here, so it's not the ideal place.
No, tide comes in where it's going to stop up there.
If we head up that way...
Whoa, hang on a minute. Whoa, hang on a minute. Let's discuss it. Let's discuss it.
All we want to do is just get out of here. That's all we're trying to do.
All right.
You want to go up and then I'll...
Yeah, so we can get ourselves up all right here.
Watch your ankles, it's slippy. Come on, listen in, fellas. Oh, listen in. You'll soon go over and you'll finish up with a bloody sprained ankle within an hour.
It's 4 hours till sundown. The men now have 2 pressing priorities.
Go on, I've got you. Get a foot on.
Lovely.
To look for a safe place to spend the night, and then find a source of drinkable water before their supply runs out.
You all right?
Yeah.
Yeah? Can I pass the camera up to you?
Are you coming up?
You ready?
Yeah, I just don't want to slip.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Well done. What do you do for a living, Dean?
I'm a hairdresser. I'm a hairdresser, and look what I'm doing now.
Am I allowed to say that first 30 minutes was just fucking awful?
Where are you from originally?
Well, I'm from London. I was born there, but I grew up in Ghana and Zimbabwe.
What about you, Brian? Where are you from?
I'm from Stockport, near Manchester. Lived there all my life.
Out of reach of the incoming tide, the men can catch their breath for the first time.
What do you do?
I train people how to use computers. I'm an IT guy.
Oh, yeah.
Wow!
I would never have got that.
Never have guessed that.
Hey?
Sam,
I'm a neurologist.
you're a neurologist.
What's that?
Brains. It's like brains.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about you, Tony?
What do you do?
I was a police officer for 34 years.
Wow.
No, I still do security work.
Wow.
So what does Ryan do?
Yeah, Ryan, what do you do, mate?
I work in a call centre at the moment. Customer service. Nothing glamorous, nothing special. Could you please just confirm to me the first line of the address and postcode? I'm not where I'd like to be at this point in time, and I feel like the chances to achieve things are running low. I'd like to think that I could achieve something that's a bit tough. The only other thing that I've done that is remotely like this is going camping with my friends, but that's just been one night on the park, getting drunk, having a party. Other than that, nothing. Whoa! That was a close one. Almost had my kneecap then. Day 1.
Oh, here we go.
To be honest, this could be not a bad place if we had to camp for
You
the
know
night.
what, that's what I mean. This is not a bad place to start.
Thing is, there could be scorpions all around this area.
Business coach Chris is convinced that in the remaining 3 hours of daylight, the group should find a beach to camp on, away from the jungle critters.
It looks as if the island is almost like a U shape, and we came into the lagoon. For me, the best plan at the moment is to get back in the water and walk along the mangrove slopes.
No,
Oh,
So we stay in the middle.
I strongly object to that.
Why?
Right,
reason?
for my reasons are this. We don't know how deep that water is. We don't know what the floor of the water's like. We've no idea how far we're going to be wandering through 3 foot of water.
We don't know how idea we're going to be up here then.
We're one at a time. We've got to, you know.
If we had to, at a push, we could easily make camp here.
It'd be an all right place to stay if we had to. It's better than the mangrove swamp. There won't be any crocodiles up here.
Yeah.
We're away from mosquitoes a little bit.
Whoa, guys!
Oh, shit, look. It's a boa constrictor.
Big one. Let's get a shot. They're fucking quick and they're pretty vicious. Just shows we're not alone.
Yeah. Great. How exciting, I've just seen that.
I just can't see myself being able to sleep here. I just stay awake all night. For all we know is there fields like there.
From what you've seen of the island so far, how many fields have you seen? I think... I don't want to sleep here either, but...
Yeah. I don't think I can cope. Really? No way. I'm not sleeping tonight, I already know that.
From here on in, you're totally on your own.
13 British men have been abandoned on a remote Pacific island with nothing but the clothes on their back and a few basic tools. They now have less than a day's supply of water left.
Oh, God.
The men are utterly alone, filming everything themselves.
Hey, yeah, good to meet you.
I want to find out what happens when you take away all the comforts of 21st century life.
Whoa. I think there's something primal and deep within us all that actually wants to know, can we still cut it? Sometimes it takes a little bit of squeezing, a little bit of pushing to find it in people.
Guys, Camp 1. Yeah!
Welcome to the jungle.
The men have chosen a clearing in the jungle to sleep in. But with the remaining daylight, they must find a source of drinking water, as their supply will be gone by tomorrow.
One option is to keep thrashing up through this way, but what we've got to consider there is that we could thrash for an hour, get to the top of a hill or something, and there's bugger all there, we haven't found any water, haven't found anything. So one plan would be some scouts go that way so the base stays here.
Just be careful. The plants here are alive, and they will get you.
While one group, headed by retired policeman Tony, stay behind to prepare the camp for the night.
Don't forget, this is your bed tonight. The cleaner, the better.
See you later.
Call centre worker Ryan and the others head off to scout for water.
Ryan, left or right? Right or left? This way, that way?
This way.
Let's go then.
The island is 1 square kilometre of mangrove swamps and thick jungle. The men have no idea where to head to find water, and currently it's 30 degrees with almost 70% humidity.
I'm too hot and I want a drink.
In this sort of heat, when you're working really hard, you can use up about a litre of water an hour. That's how unforgiving it is. And if you take your eye off the ball for a second, dehydration will get you. And the #1 priority for them is finding water. Without it, they'll last probably about 3 days.
Water.
What you found, Zaki?
Stagnant water. There's more over there. We found water, boys.
Salt. No!
That is salt water.
Fucking hell. Cock. Bit scared that the island is just like this all the way.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it feels like at the moment to me. I hope not. I'm hoping there's some sort of open space where we can look at the sky.
Yeah.
Well, here we go again. Flipping heck. Hungry, thirsty.
To be honest, guys, this almost looks like animal tracks, doesn't it?
This is a definite trail, isn't it?
Good trail.
Mate! It's the beach! It's the beach, guys. I can hear it right there, and you can see the sun glinting off it. It's just beyond this prickly mass. Yeah!
Palm trees!
Woohoo! Oh, yeah!
Oh, thank God.
Plastic bottle.
Yes!
Yeah, baby!
Shazam!
Oh, my God, look at this.
Pelicans?
Wow, beautiful.
It's so beautiful compared to that mangrove swamp, but it's just perfect, isn't it?
This is ridiculously wonderful. We can sleep tonight, knowing full well that we're going to come down here tomorrow for a dawn swim, and it's all going to be beautiful. Although I'm well tempted to just have a quick.
Well,
should we jump in?
I am tempted.
Let's have a go. Come on.
One afternoon, hell becomes paradise.
Suddenly from a dank, sweaty forest full of snakes and spiders and scorpions. It's amazing how happy simple things like just finding this is. Life may not be so bad here.
Sam's been stung on the face by a jellyfish.
Oh, shit.
They'll take the pain away. Go there, piss in your hand, rub it on your face. And then wash your face.
Can you see anything?
There are no things. You can't pull them off anyway. I mean, try not to touch it.
You can piss in your hand, rub it on your face, and it'll stop the pain.
Just feel right, it's like right on my top lip and across my nose.
33-year-old bachelor Sam Nightingale works in London as a neurologist.
You know, I'm the kind of person that sets myself a lot of challenges, you know. I'm not kind of satisfied with where I'm at. You know, once I've achieved something, I kind of want to set the next goal. You know, maybe that's something that makes me eternally a bit restless, but it's also something that makes me achieve lots of things, and it's kind of got me to where I am in life.
Actually, it actually really stings. Just do that. I'm not pissing on my face. Let's go. Do it.
You sure you don't want to piss on your own face?
I'll piss on your face for you if you want. Will you?
Kip's preparing some now.
Right, you think we should start heading back to camp now before it gets dark?
It's a shame we haven't got enough time tonight to move down here, but I think it'd be silly.
The men have less than 7 hours of drinking water left. They urgently need to find a fresh source. At the jungle camp, Dean and Tony have cleared a spot to sleep for the night.
I was quite worried about doing this because I've only been out for a year. So, being from...
Did you say you came out a year ago?
Yeah.
Oh, that was going to be one of the questions I was going to ask you.
I came out a year ago. Because I'm from a Romany Gypsy background, it's harder for me to come out because everyone there is married by the time they're 17.
How are you accepted by them now?
Absolutely fine. Like my dad, I was most scared about telling my dad. So it's like, it is so nice. It's so nice to just be able to be myself and like know who I am.
That's awesome, mate. I'm so chuffed for you.
Sam, Rupert and Fletch continue to look for a drinking supply.
Whoa, watch your hand, mate. Ants, ants,
fucking
ants.
Ah, Jesus, bastards.
Oh, what we got here, guys?
Is that water?
No! Yes! It's not the best colour.
It isn't, but it'll boil up. We can filter it, mate. That's
Should we just make sure we see if it's fresh?
Yeah.
How deep's that?
It's about a foot deep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of water. That's...
Oh yeah, that'd
keep us going for a week or two.
Boys, that's a great find.
So rather than drinking it, I might just have a little bath in it, wash my balls off.
I mean, it's our only water supply at the moment.
Yeah.
We should probably look after it a little more.
Yeah, we should have a balls out the drinking water rule.
Yeah.
Rule number 2.
I love that piece.
If they want to drink this water, they'll need to boil it first. And that means they'll need to light a fire.
One of the problems of drinking stagnant water is that the animals also drink from it. They do more than that, though. They also shit in it. And where you get feces, you're also going to get waterborne parasites and all manner of different infections. So without fire, really for them, it's like a ticking clock, exposing them to dehydration.
Oh, my boys are home.
Did you find anything?
Yeah, we did, mate.
What'd you find?
Some fresh water.
You found fresh water?
Yeah.
Thank fuck for that.
Yay, boys.
Their supply of drinking water is dwindling fast. They need to get a fire lit, and quickly.
Is that for the bow drill fire, Joe?
Yeah, just a bit of string that we just found, just as we came in near the swamp. It's just about long enough.
23-year-old sheep farmer Joe plans to create fire using a technique that dates back to the 4th century BC. He'll spin 2 pieces of wood against each other using a bow. But like all the men, he's only had a day's survival training.
To you first. Okay. We'll do it ever so slowly.
Ready?
Oh, yeah, shitter. Fucking thing.
See what? I'm starting to get my first hunger pangs.
You're joking?
I'm just very, very vaguely, just little knocking in the distance. Little hunger pang. Which is only going to get bigger.
That's... Come on, spin. Fucking thing. Everyone else wet? Tom?
Yeah, wet through.
Yeah. I need to explain something to everybody.
Go on.
You have webbed feet. Hoofed feet. Worse. Worse. I'm just trying to think of a way to explain it. Explain myself. I've got a tattoo that it looks really bad. It was a mistake getting it. It doesn't mean what it looks like. Everybody knows what it looks like. You don't even have to say it out loud. It means peace, love and unity. I was just interested in that sort of subject, but basically...
Swastika?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck it.
But I'm so embarrassed of it now. I regret it.
Come on, don't worry about it.
You want to see it?
Yeah, go on then.
There it is. That's what it is. It was stupid, but, you know, I was young. It's just one of them things.
Has anybody found any nuts anywhere?
Not apart from you, mate.
Oh, shit, it is this fucking string.
Not even smoke yet. Looks like it might be a dark night tonight.
At night, under the forest canopy, it's now completely dark. And the only way to film is using infrared lights.
Shit, drill.
After 3 hours of failure, the push to get the fire lit has now become an urgent group effort.
OK, let's start speeding her up a little bit.
There we go. That's good.
There we go. Oh, shit house.
For me, the big concern is everyone's hydration. Potential for people to get really sick if they're not drinking enough. And we're so overexcited about being here, and you know, you could so quickly get dangerously dehydrated. So I think the main priority now that we've found water, is getting the fire going and getting a system of getting water boiled and filtered and drinkable, because that's absolutely critical.
OK, let's stop there, Fletch. Stop there. Stop there.
I am in the pitch black. I am genuinely so scared. Oh, Grandpa, he's gone to sleep.
Oh, is he?
He's snoring.
Is he?
How do you manage that in this weather?
I don't know.
Is this the last chance? If we don't get fire, we go to bed.
We have failed at making a fire. I really thought, I thought we'd be able to do it. And I don't know, I feel pissed off, feel really pissed off. Hopefully nothing's going to crawl me in the night, but I'm going to try and not think about it, try and get some shut-eye.
Have a day off, we are fucked, man.
Absolutely shattered, to be honest, yeah.
The men only have a few hours of water left. If they can't light a fire in the morning, their time on the island will be over.
What is that on my leg? I am cacking myself.
Oh, fucking hell. I've never slept on the floor like that before. It weren't nice. It really weren't nice.
Dawn, the men's first morning on the island.
No, that wasn't good. I got an hour towards the end, but yeah, just couldn't sleep. It was just so uncomfortable.
So that isn't a very good pillow. didn't quite get it. Tried to turn it on his edge for a while, but it didn't really do it either. I had a man sandwich. It was really nice. I was the Frankfurt and I had 2 rolls.
Yesterday they found a stagnant pool of water, but without fire, they can't purify it.
This is all we've got left for our drinkable water for today.
The risk of dehydration is now critical.
Let's have a bit of a meeting.
But I mean, I think everyone agrees our priority is getting a fire because that leads to everything else. Water, food, you name it, so.
I think we just really sort of break it down to real basics here. I think we've got to get stockpile water, we've got to filter it, and we get a fire. If we can get that happening today, because if we don't sort those 3 things out, filtering, water and fire, then we're looking in, we'll be in trouble, and today's going to go quick.
Turn off the infrared, there we go.
The men head to the beach to search for dry wood to make fire. On the way, Joe hunts everywhere for the perfect fire-making timber.
It's just wet. It's too wet. It's too wet. Too wet, Dan.
Yeah.
Fuck.
At home in the Peak District, Joe works on his family's farm.
I know it sounds a bit extreme, but I think I'd bring back national service, because I think that young people should learn what our grandfathers used to do, and people learn a lot more about respect and things like that. There's a lot of respect missing with some youth people of today.
If we get fire, that's it. We can move on. We can food, purify water. So it all comes back to fire. So yeah, there's a bit of pressure on today. This is going to be the first time some of the guys have seen the sky since we got here. Oh man, this is a dream.
The world!
Welcome to paradise.
Oh my God!
Whoa! This is mate, this is bollocks.
Oh, look at this. It's just like loads of containers. This is just a council tip, basically.
The amount of rubbish that is washed up on this beach is horrendous, really. But I suppose for us, it's a blessing.
Mate, that's a find.
That's perfect.
How many to find a hammock?
Yeah.
One thing that staggers me with these desert islands, however remote they are, is just the amount of trash you get washed up on the beaches. But for these guys, they really need to embrace the fact that one man's trash is another man's treasure.
The men are on the island with only the bare minimum. This debris, discarded by ships and washed up on the beach, could be a lifeline for their survival.
Can I just take the opportunity to introduce you to the 14th member of us? He's our survivor. Give a big round of applause for Percy the Pig.
After a night in the sweaty jungle, the beach is an ideal place to cool off.
Yo, look at that. That's the money shot. The money shot's right there.
Tony, the pride of Yorkshire.
Thanks, Flex.
The men may be enjoying the seawater, but the supply of drinking water has now finished.
So I've just been for a wee, first one in a long time, and I saved a little bit to share with you. A few lucky things. So, not a healthy looking colour, I'm sure you'll agree.
think we've got an injury here.
IT trainer Mike Fletcher is in trouble.
Come up to the camp. Yeah. OK. Look out if you've been poisoned or not.
Yeah, I don't know either, mate.
Come up, I think the
This area of the Pacific is notorious for deadly stonefish. With skin-piercing spines, it's the most poisonous fish in the world.
It's more than just a rock, do you think?
It shouldn't hurt that much, should it?
OK.
Ah, bollocks. It really hurts me more than it should.
Sit down, sit down. I don't know whether Fletcher stood on like a fish.
Oh, really?
Or whether it's a graze on a rock.
Leakage engineer Craig is also a part-time St John's ambulanceman.
Can't see anything inside there. That's just fresh blood coming out of it. So I don't think you've. I think it's just a rock. With a puncture wound, you normally just get 1 point. Yeah. But this is quite spread across. Cool. I think you might live to tell the tale anyway.
Oh, I'm guessing I'm not going to die.
That's my prognosis.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. It lulls you into a false sense of security, this beach. I think when you're in the jungle and all the mangroves, you're sort of, you know you've got to crack on, but you hit the beach, and of course we're so used to hitting beaches and just relaxing. But actually, if we don't get fire today, people will start to ask the question, can we ever get it going, you know?
Joe and Dan have found some driftwood, and the desperate quest for fire continues.
Right, let's just start, and that's it. Start it like that. Fucking hell, this rock's good. Is it? Yeah. What, compared to last night? Yeah. Okay,
Oh.
Keep going, keep going.
Getting tinder. Got some in there.
Through friction, they need to heat the tip of the wood to create a smouldering ember.
What's that? Hold it. Put it away slowly. No, there's no ember. No. Motherfucker. Fuck.
It's very hot.
It's very hot, isn't it?
So it's out of the sunshine now.
Would you say it's stifling, Tony?
Sorry?
Would you say it's stifling?
I've never known it like it. The thing is this, yes, I've been as hot as this, but this is constantly hot.
Yeah, it doesn't let up.
It doesn't let up.
Here we go.
The drier, harder wood should give them a better chance of starting the fire.
Start nice, that's it. Let's just get it going up and down. That's it, like that.
In the midday sun, the temperature is now hitting 35 degrees.
That's it. Start.
I've got a stinking headache.
Have you?
God, I'm hot.
What's that?
I said, God, I'm hot. Energy levels are flagging.
Are they?
I'm very hot.
Are you finding your concentration a little bit wavers? Mine wanders a little bit. Mine.
I think my concentration will be a bit more focused when I'm happy that there's an unlimited supply of water.
Yeah.
This temperature, we need water quickly. We've found the fresh water. It's a stagnant pool. We need to boil it. It's a little bit desperate now.
They have been trying to get an ember for 8 hours.
Nice and long. Oh, no. Just put away. Whoa. Right, we've got one. We're in. OK, just stay there, Joe. Just stay there, Joe. Stay there.
Got time.
Slates. OK, right. Let's get some of this together. OK, guys. Okay, just drop her in sideways. Slowly, really gentle. Just to get something, just get the knife and just slowly drop her on. There we go. Yep, she's on.
take, motherfucker. It just didn't take. I need to sit down, man. I'm struggling a bit right now.
Yeah,
I am, not gonna lie, I am. I'm too hot and I want a drink.
Yeah.
The lack of water is having an unusual effect on Rupert.
I think you're definitely dehydrated.
Seriously, my piss was the colour of Guinness.
Yeah.
Which is not good.
It was not good.
And I've just pissed out so much liquid just walking up there. So it's getting serious a little bit, so we need to...
It is. We need to sort of up the ante a little bit.
This is 24 hours in. Right now, getting this fire going is just crucial. And if it doesn't happen today, then I think we're really going to start getting into trouble. I am concerned now. I am concerned. I really think we need to pull our finger out.
Finding the heat unbearable at the moment. It's the first proper midday we've been on the island where we experienced the heat without the water, without any water.
Halfway through the men's second day on the island, and it's over 30 degrees in the shade.
Come on, lads.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. Same.
For the past 12 hours, Joe, Dan and Fletch have been struggling to light a fire.
This is it, boys. I can feel it.
Big long strikes to you. Big long strikes.
The drinking supply they arrived with has now gone. They urgently need to boil the stagnant water they've found to make it safe to drink.
Fuck.
Dehydration is taking its toll on 70-year-old Tony.
My mouth is very dry now. My mum, Agnes, 91 years of age. I'm 6,000 miles away from you, mum.
Doing well, mate.
And I'm missing you.
Yeah.
That's just not taking. It all went there. That should have gone.
Joe and Dan are trying to produce a smouldering ember using friction, but everything has to be just right.
We realise now that the drill has to be the same width all the way down. The stone's got to have the hole in exactly the right place. Yeah. The heart's got to be dead flat and very, very close to the little V. So it's like each one of those things has stitched us up.
A lot of ducks to get in a line.
Yeah, along the way. This is it. Okay, long, big old long.
If they fail to get a fire lit today, they will have no choice. They will have to leave the island.
This kind of has to work, because this is, without this, no water.
Okay, stop there.
Fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed.
Okay, go on then. Drop her on. Gently, like a butterfly.
Yes! This is it! This is it, guys!
Oh yes!
That's the best moment of day 2.
Oh my God! Wow, we got fire!
Yeah! Oh my God! How's it looking, Fletch?
The most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Oh my God! Look at him!
Well done, Dan.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
Well done, mate.
Well done.
Nice, well done.
That's how it goes.
Fuck. That needed to happen today, and I've been getting headaches this afternoon just from dehydration. The team needed water.
Well done, man.
Well done, lads.
Well done, boys.
The pool of life. I certainly had kind of visions before we came of at least some kind of running water. and some little pool where we could wash clothes on ourselves in fresh water. As long as like no animal comes and dies in it, it should stay reasonably safe. Not quite heavy, Anne.
This is the first go at boiling the dirty water. The fact that it forms a head isn't very reassuring.
No.
Rupert and Sam are using the tins found washed up on the beach to boil and sterilise the water.
That's it. Done.
That's kind of got to be at least 1.5 litres in there, maybe 2. Yeah, it's only like 39 tins we have to boil in one day.
Seriously? 39 tins a day?
It's a lot of tins every day. Ah, she's up. Rolling boil. Look at that.
We've got a rolling boil?
Yeah, there's a lovely pot of hot water with scum all over the top of it, and we can drink it. It's brilliant.
It smells like a fire, a metal fire.
Yeah. Go on then.
There's probably a bit of rust in there, but...
Mate, get it down.
Do it, mate. You look the part with the charcoal on your face.
Yeah, a bit like tin.
Oh, do you know what?
Yeah,
fine.
Yeah,
fine.
It does the job, right?
Gentlemen, we have water. What do you reckon, Stevie?
It's not bad.
It's all right.
Who's nicking that?
It's just...
It's not bad at all. It's kind of like the weakest cup of tea you've ever had in your life. Tony, brought you a brew. It's a desert island version of Yorkshire tea. Please enjoy.
Smells good. Looks good. You're good health, gentlemen.
Happy?
It's bloody delicious.
This is some of the finished product. Looks like piss. Tastes a lot worse. Mind keeps wandering. I keep on thinking about bottles of ice-cold water or can of cola, ice cold, straight out the fridge. Oh. And all I got to drink is this bloody warm, worse than piss water.
It may not taste great, but the men now have a reliable source of water. Their next problem is where their first meal comes from.
I'm properly hungry.
Oh, yeah.
I've got a knot right there.
I just want something to eat. I'm starving.
We've been talking about water all morning, and in 10 minutes the conversation's just switched.
When you're deprived of food, it literally becomes all-consuming. It's all you think about. It's all that motivates and drives you. I need something. These guys have got 13 mouths to feed. They've got to be resourceful.
Oh, hello.
What is it?
Ooh. Scorpion.
In the fire, that's silly.
There he is.
There he is. Got him. I've got him. He's got the small claws, guys. He's one of the bad ones. He's aggressive. He's aggressive. Oh, Jesus.
Don't kill it if you're not going to eat it.
Yeah.
Of course I'm going to eat it.
Mate, I'm starving.
Okay.
There's the stinger off. Okay. Let's kill him, because I feel bad.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, God, I can see its guts inside. That's not going to be tasty, guys.
Oh, man, you're making us wait. Come on. We want to see you eat it.
Okay, guys.
Come on.
Good.
No, just down in one. Blow it and then just
get rid of the legs.
Just protein in the legs. You said you were hungry. Yes! That's man food! Man food! Yes! Yes! Oh, mate! How does that taste?
Oh, it's food!
I'm proud of you, Sam. That was amazing.
The other thing that hunger does is it saps your morale. You know, it's easy to be positive and upbeat and enthusiastic and energetic when you've got lots of energy, but when you're experiencing failures, it becomes a kind of spiralling downward circle of lack of food, lack of morale, lack of energy.
We're finding little bits, but what we could do with it is a good hearty meal. We need something of some substance.
I think I'm hallucinating. I'm so hungry.
Really?
We're 13 strapping blokes, so we're going to need a feed, and at the moment, wondering where that's going to come from.
Next time on the island,
I've never been so hungry in my whole life.
the fight for food begins.
We're all losing weight, people are on the edge. The fucking pelicans seem to be eating more than I do.
Chuck it, chuck it! Ah! Fuck! Bastards!
Holy shit, the bed, man. That's a big one. Come on, fucking nature, give us some food.
Just pass me a coconut shit.
Get it! I got him right between his eyes, but it broke the spear.
I have no idea where the next meal's coming from.
If I'd have known...
This is absolutely fucking nuts.
...that it was going to be like this...
You've got him. You've got him, mate.
I'm not too sure I'd have applied to come.
There's no doubt that 21st century man has come a long way from our hunter-gatherer origins.
Good morning, it's Ryan here to book the annual service on the boiler.
In Britain today, we take food, shelter and warmth for granted. And most of us consume rather than create.
I want to find out what happens if you strip man of all the luxuries and the conveniences of modern living and then force them to fight for their very existence.
13 British men have been abandoned on a remote Pacific desert island.
With just the clothes to stand up in and a few basic tools.
There's one. Whoa, whoa! It's bloody...
These guys are completely alone, filming everything themselves.
Okay, got him. This isn't about talk, this is about action. If you think you can do it, prove it.
One wrong move, and this place will take you down.
When pushed to the extreme, do they still have what it takes to survive?
Can't believe it!
Right. This is dangerous.
Coming in, brace!
3 weeks ago, 13 British men were cast away on this remote Pacific island.
Get a foot on.
They're alone, with no provisions and only a handful of basic tools.
So we've got 3 knives.
3 knives, 3 machetes.
Yeah.
That's it.
3 of the men are trained and experienced cameramen,
Can I pass the camera up to you?
but they are living under exactly the same conditions as everyone else.
So far, these 13 British guys have survived for 3 weeks totally alone on this desert island. You know, that's no mean feat.
But they're now divided on how to find food.
Tonight, Saki, me and Dan are going out to find caiman.
I've opted out of caiman hunting.
Without unity...
There's a lot of people just sitting around doing all, really.
And no clear sense of direction, the men are sabotaging their own chances of survival.
If you're not looking for food, why should you get any? Mate, come on, why are you here? It will become Lord of the Flies. I think we start sticking some of the weaker ones on a raft and send them off to another island. Hey, grow up, don't walk away.
I actually think that the hardest part of survival, harder than finding the food, is keeping everybody together.
I'm so hungry now.
Truth is, if they don't start working together, looking after each other, thinking smart, being resourceful and surviving, they haven't got a cat's chance of making it to the end of this month.
Good morning. It's Saturday, the 22nd of February. Just another clear sky, sun just rising.
We're running out of food. We're running out of energy. We're running out of drive. One of the guys even suggested, I mean, this horrified me, that we're thriving. He really needed dipping his head in the Pacific, and I would have done it a few years ago.
I've ensured this island has enough water, animals and vegetation on it to keep the men alive, but only if they have the ingenuity to find it, catch it and kill it.
What's the catch, mate?
Nothing, mate.
Nothing?
No.
The fish catch sucked, it was shit. So we still have to focus on getting food for today.
Now in their 4th week, the group is fractured and food is scarce as a result.
Oysters are almost out. Fish comes in, comes out, feast or famine. We've got no carbohydrate left on the island that we know of.
OK, so are we really doing more slogs round the island?
Or die.
It's quite interesting what's happened in the last few days because the group is beginning to split, essentially. It's incredible. We're just not eating enough. We're just not eating enough. Whatever shape, form or fashion it takes, we need someone to focus our group of 13 men.
Now the dwindling supplies of food are seeing the men's bodies begin to shut down.
I'm not even kidding. My experience of the toilet this morning was like trying to squeeze a watermelon through a straw, which is becoming a little bit more of a common occurrence and one that I'm not particularly enjoying.
It's the diet we're eating, it's the lack of fibre, lack of fruit, it's the dehydration which just sucks moisture out of everything in your body, and some people are really, really suffering.
When I go to the toilet, water comes out first, and then what I can only describe as dried up hay that is way too big to actually the size of my bumhole.
What you've got is a very severe constipation, impacted stool with overflow diarrhoea. It's the dehydration, which is just sucking moisture out of everything that it can inside the body.
You've had the same.
Well,
Sam had to use a stick to prise his out like a shoehorn.
Well, thanks for sharing the stick piece of information. It's true. What do we do about it? We don't have any laxatives. We've tried the natural laxatives. We haven't got that many figs. We're running out. We've tried having several coconuts a day. So the only thing that I can think of left is the pipe of justice.
Using a water bottle and pipe they found washed up on the beach, Dr. Sam has fashioned an enema kit.
So I'll just lay on the floor, I'll stick the pipe up the bum, and then Sam just squeezes the liquid in, I suppose. Oh my, hang on. Jeez, that is not easy to get out. I'll hold it.
You ready?
Yeah. That feels weird. Yeah.
All right, now I'm just going to gently push in, OK?
Oh, my Lord. Whoa. Flipping heck, that is really weird.
Pull it out and tight so it doesn't all come out.
Ah. Oh, my good Lord.
I try and hold it up there for a bit. Okay. Some of it will be absorbed, some of it will hopefully just soften that stool up and then go and get it out.
It's definitely done something. What it's done, I don't know.
While Dan waits for the enema to take effect,
little fish.
It's every man for himself in their quest to find breakfast.
I want to get it quick, aren't they?
I mean, the thing is, we're out of coconuts. We've reached pretty much all the low-reaching ones that we can get with sticks and bashing. So what I'm going to do is just work my way up. This goes around you, so you can kind of lean back on the tree, that kind of thing.
I'm having to use my strong sphincter control to hold that water up my bum.
Extreme hunger affects not only obviously your physical strength, but also your decision-making ability.
Go on, Ryan.
And it can become this vicious downward spiral where you get weaker, you get less strength, you make less good decisions.
I've got to go, mate.
And therefore your hunting abilities plummet.
Oh my goodness. worked amazingly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need some energy. I'm massively lacking energy. My muscles and my legs, my arms just feel dead.
We are starving. Really need to focus or come up with a way of getting more food for the group because I don't think we're doing that great. And it's affected the mood in the camp. People are just so lethargic.
People are just doing their head in. There's not enough communication. There's certain people in the group who will just do something for themselves. And now all of a sudden I feel hungry, and I mean painfully hungry. I can't think straight.
Stingray! Stingray!
I'm just going to do 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to bring him out, OK?
Yeah, go on.
OK, yeah, OK, all right, OK, I've got it. OK, I've got it.
With the group hungry and fragmented, a fresh catch is a lifeline for the men. Animal lover Ryan has spotted the killing on his camera.
They just caught a stingray. They didn't kill it straight away like they should have done.
We get fish in our gill net. Bang on. Amazing. What could go wrong?
What the fuck is he doing?
The quickest way to kill a stingray is to drive a sharp knife between its eyes.
Are there any other knives in the camp? You just can't find any knives anywhere.
What are you doing? Will somebody please put it out of its misery?
OK, we'll grab a knife.
Come on, stab it in its head, man.
OK, wait, look, it's just gone to get a rock and a knife.
Calm down. Calm down.
Fuck's sake.
Hey, stop. Ryan, you need to grab a hold of yourself. That's it.
That was horrific.
Stop for a second and just breathe. This isn't about you, mate.
I know it's not about me. It's about that stingray suffering.
But
I want to
he's
stab
trying
it
to
with a spear.
explain to you.
We haven't got a knife.
Exactly.
With a
They
point
didn't
on
have
the end
one.
of it.
Well,
I've run up and down the
Don't
beach.
point that fucking machete in my
I've run up
face.
and down the beach 10 times.
Ryan, I think you need to go away and take 10 minutes.
What are you sniggering at? What did you just fucking do a wanker sign towards me? Fuck you.
Ryan, I only got half of that. What was going on, mate? Talk to me, Ryan.
You fucking made a right meal of killing that stingray.
Why are you pointing at me? Why would I do that? I'm pointing the big Tony finger at you.
Then you got Rupert walking past, fucking doing wanker sign at me.
Yeah, that was out of order.
Doing a wanker sign.
It doesn't help,
That's
I know.
not a stick.
Yeah.
You are not finding the physical side of this difficult. The side that you find difficult is dealing with people like him without losing your shit, without putting him a wanker, without driving him off into the jungle if we were indefinitely to die and starve on his own as a lonely man. You know, that's the challenge for you. That's the personal challenge for you.
It really doesn't take much for groups to split apart. You know, it's often small differences make great chasms.
But now things have got so bad, even a fresh food catch can't heal the group.
Wouldn't have really mattered whether it was a stingray in the net or a UFO landing on the island. I think the point is that tensions are now running high. We're a ship without a rudder, and we need someone to grab that rudder and get this camp in good working order. We desperately need a leader now.
In the wild, when people are under pressure and your life is on the line, you've got to do all you can to keep a group cohesive and together.
Tony, I'd like to call a meeting in 15 minutes.
Because when it's together, it's strong. It's not strong when it's fragmented and broken.
I'd like to call a meeting.
I'm in.
43-year-old director Matt lives with his partner and daughter in East London and has some experience of filming in hostile environments.
But if there's conflict every day and it's Lord of the Flies, essentially, there's a risk of not working together as a cohesive team. That's the nightmare situation. What I'd like to think is that we're all pretty sensible and we all get on with it and we all thrive in the environment and really make something good happen.
There's just something on my mind I wanted to sort of share with you. I think it's no secret that there are fracture lines appearing within our group. That's no secret. We could think about electing a leader, someone who can, bring unity to all of us.
I think we're too late into this to suddenly come up with a whole new structure which is going to.
Well, I disagree, Rupert. I sort of believe in seizing the moment, and I think this is the moment to seize it.
It's way too late.
Mate, I think this is the time to seize the moment, and you know, if we're going to let this moment pass, then I think we're all doing ourselves a disservice.
If a leader is elected, it will be a leader's job to make sure that everyone is doing the things they've undertaken to do.
I fully understand why you're saying it, because I agree that we are kind of drifting.
I mean, I agree we need to go out and do stuff, but that's down to your personal responsibility and commitment to this project on every single person. I think a leader's a really bad idea.
It's not like we all have to be like all hail to the leader and be scared of him or anything like that.
But that's not what we've been told to do, though.
Finish, please,
yeah. But
so
it's an argument, Dan. People
I know, but you don't. The way that the conversation goes is one person
says
says something and the other person says something. It goes like that, one backwards and forwards, rather than speak over the top.
Matt also proposes the elected leader organises a party to unite the group.
To stitch those fractured lines together and come back together again as a group of 13.
We could just say we have a project, and that is the sorting out of our camp and the preparation for a celebration.
So would it be a better comment to say we're electing a project manager rather than a leader?
If you want to call it a project manager and someone's in charge of building up for the celebrations, fine.
If that's something we should all vote upon rather than voting for a leader, then maybe that's the way forward.
I will second your proposal.
Thank you, Tony.
Second your proposal.
Shall we put it to a vote, gentlemen? Those in favour, put your arms in the air, please.
Pretty unanimous. That's fantastic, guys.
Can I suggest that those who want to put their names forward as a candidate do so now? Chris, thanks, CB.
CB. Sam.
My hat in the ring.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, and Saki.
Exactly. I'm going to put my name forward as well.
Excellent.
Just to throw something in.
Come on!
Excellent.
Bruce, put yourself up for leadership.
I don't want to be a leader. I didn't come here to be a leader, so...
Sounds like it.
No, I don't think that we need one. I think we just need a bit more sense of personal responsibility for everybody to get us through to the end now.
So, just had a very interesting meeting about appointing a... Well, originally it started as a leader, but I think Rupert's very uncomfortable with that term. But essentially it is a leader, but we've called it a project manager.
How did you think the meeting went?
Rupert was very opposed to being there being a leader, having assumed that role himself for most of the last 3 weeks.
Across the island, 4 of the men are preparing for their first election.
Let's go through the candidates. So we've got Zaki, Doc Sam, Fletch and Chris Burrows. Let me deal with Chris Burrows. I'm not too sure about his team leadership skills.
CB definitely has the skills. He has a vision and he's very humane. And I won't be voting for him.
Zaki, I've observed Zaki, and I think Zaki will be a good project leader, manager. We're playing with words between leader and manager.
Who are you voting for? Who are you voting for?
I'm gonna wait until I hear their manifestos.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely.
He certainly is a floating voter at the moment.
Sam has been tirelessly enthusiastic.
But he can't actually say to people, come on, mate. It's about motivation. It's not about telling people what to do. It's about motivating them to do it.
We then come to Mike Fletcher.
I think Fletcher would be brilliant at it because he's decisive, he's hard-working, he's practical.
Mike Fletcher and I don't get on. Mike Fletcher, you're not a leader, you're just full of bullshit.
So, Rupert, what are you up to, mate?
Looking for small round voting tokens for the upcoming, somewhat pointless election.
You think it's pointless? For the last 2.5 weeks, you virtually did become the leader, Rupert.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I don't think that actually needs to be kind of elected for that to work. I think kind of leadership comes naturally in a way. I think electing somebody is difficult.
I'm glad he didn't want to be the leader. He's a control freak. He thinks he knows best all the time. He's just basically an arsehole.
Right, everyone, welcome to the first Shorley Island election.
One by one, the candidates outline their vision for a united, efficient camp.
Right. So we're all supposed to come up with a manifesto about how we're going to run this project. I don't have a manifesto. I have a work ethic.
Everybody around the room has got a vision.
I would go around everybody individually and speak to them one-on-one what they would like to do.
We need to share the same idea. Our ideas need to be collective.
I'm not here to bark orders at people. All I'm asking, you give of your best.
Everybody should be able to look each other in the eye, shake hands, and say, we may have had our differences, but I respect you.
The only thing I would do would be to facilitate the smoother running and efficiency of this camp so that over there, by that bonfire, we have 13 torches, we light that fire, we sing at the top of our voices, and we leave with our hands held motherfucking high.
That was powerful, man.
All 4 men have made their pleas, but there's a last-minute candidate.
Right. Let's go for it, Ryan.
Yep. The people who stepped forward, I honestly looked and I thought, you know what, I can do a better job than they can. So I've stepped up. Hi, everyone. I know people might think it's a bit of a joke candidate, but I really do think this is my time to shine. Basically, I don't really like to be organised, but the thing is, when I want to be, I can be very hyper-organised. And I'd like the chance to prove to you all that I'm not a complete tosser and that I could do it and I could make a good job.
Very good. That's great, man. Well done. Thank you. Each candidate has his own token. So, for example, Saki has almonds, Ryan has snails, Sam has shells, Fletch has inedible nuts, and CB has a nice, delicate piece of palm leaf.
Each member of the group must now vote, placing their chosen token in the coconut ballot box.
I'm really excited.
I'm very excited. Shall I get the coconut?
Release the coconut.
Release the coconut.
It's like the National Lottery on a Saturday night, isn't it?
Here we go.
In wilderness situations, when everything is on the line, you really see what matters in a leader.
And if the men are to survive the rest of their time on the island, electing the right leader could make all the difference.
Matt is the official returning officer.
Whoever does win this, I think it's really important that we all get behind them. You know, even if it's not our favourite candidate and stuff like that.
Well said, Cliff. Well said.
And the winner is...
That is a clear winner.
Saki!
I hope that I make you all proud at the end of this fucking journey. And we can all say that we came, we saw, and we conquered.
Well said. Okay, mate.
Thank you.
Saki absolutely cleaned up. He got 7 votes. The rest of us got 6 to share between us. So I'm really, really pleased. And I think he bridges that gap between the 2 groups that are splintering off a little bit. He's pally with the younger lot, but he's also got the respect of the older contingent. So I think it'd be really good to bring everyone together.
A leader serves, essentially. It's not there to kind of sit on the throne, it's there to serve people. And I remember always being told that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And for a leader, that is critical, that people know you care for them.
It looked at times as if our group wasn't even going to agree on having a leader. But let's make no mistake, we do have a leader. We don't have a project manager. We have a leader for the 13 men on Shorley Island, and his name is Saki.
Morning again.
Morning.
Right. To business, I suppose.
It's Saki's first day as leader.
We need to gather the food.
To improve their chances of survival, he's delegating tasks to the men so they can find food more efficiently.
I'd like to stay on oysters.
How many people would you need with you to do that?
Just one other person.
Who wants to do oysters with Rupert?
Yeah.
I'm happy to do oysters.
I think we were all in agreement, speaking to everybody last night, that the first 2 courses of action should be to get the water and the firewood sorted.
Can I suggest we get the nets in first? Just if there's fish sitting there. It won't take long. We just pull them in, get them out. It's like 20 minutes, but...
It won't take long with the firewood either. I say we go with the firewood. Who
It's just
would like
dead
to
fish
help?
on a line, that's all.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. No.
But if we take 20 minutes to do the firewood, it's not really going to compromise the fish. And another thing I need to say is everybody has siesta time. During that time, you can do whatever the fuck you like. You can sleep, you can sunbathe, you can wank. You can do whatever you like.
And just make a point, your job's project manager, siesta time kind of doesn't fall under that.
Yeah, but this is just reassurance, mate.
Yeah, no.
I'm just reassuring people because everybody was, everybody was
parameters
worried
of
about this
what
before.
your role is, yeah.
Everyone was worried about the leader saying, no, you have to do this at any time and blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is, all I'm saying is that siesta time is still your time.
Rupert really struggling with having the leader. Everybody else completely on board.
We elected a project manager not to dictate rules like what's happening, siesta time and all that kind of thing.
I'm not dictating the rules.
No, I know. Just we're covering stuff that's not perhaps under
We'll
your...
get to there, don't worry.
Okay.
By the way, Rupert, these aren't my ideas.
No, I know, but that was the election was about.
Let me finish.
That's all.
These aren't my ideas. This is what everyone has put to me.
I agree. It just sounded like it came from you.
Finish.
Yeah, that just sounded like it came from you.
Let me finish.
That's fine then.
I asked everybody what they wanted done. I'm just doing exactly what I said in my manifesto. Trying to facilitate the will of the group. And everybody asked me about siestas, so I'm just saying, do whatever you like with it. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, you're saying.
Right, so we're done now, boys.
We're done.
We're done.
Good job, Saki.
Well done, Saki.
Well done, mate.
He's a douche. I don't understand what he was trying to achieve there. He kind of cut me off and was like, I thought the project manager was supposed to do this, this, and this. And I'm like, hang on. I haven't got there yet. The meeting's not over yet, you dickheads.
As well as coordinating each day's workload, Saki is organising an upcoming beach party to increase unity in the group.
As far as I was concerned, we elected a sort of party planner. I just felt kind of was going a bit beyond all that. There was decisions that were more group things, but I can't be bothered to fucking argue anymore. We very clearly elected somebody as a project manager for the party, which is basically organising a party, party planning, and getting a bit of food to go. We had a very clear discussion on that we weren't voting for a leader, but that would still remain within the group. So if we start giving Saki that position of doing that, then we're saying he's leader, and that's what we didn't do. So I'm very clear on it, and I'm very adamant.
I think you're the only person that believes that he should really literally stick to that one focus of party planning and not start to actually coordinate the other things.
I have an issue on, it's a very simple point, that there is a leader.
Before we had Saki in place, you did feel that morning meetings were important. In fact, you were adamant that we had
No, I agree.
And in fact, you tended to lead them. You know, you said you enjoyed that role, you took that role on. We had a chat right at the beginning. And so you were effectively a self-appointed leader. It's just now that we have a democratically elected leader, you're very resistant to it.
Brian? Yeah? Joe! Dino!
Saki has called some of the men together as a chance sighting by Ryan could lead them to a food source rich in energy.
Me and Joe went on a fig run. On the way we saw some bees.
The men are heading to the spot where Ryan saw some bees, close to where they first set up camp almost a month ago, in the hope of discovering honey.
Prospect of honey.
Gives me a boner.
Dino. Ryan told us he found bees. Nobody else believed him. We walked through the jungle in order to regain some respect from some of the members of this group who just clearly disregard him at every opportunity.
4 people have gone looking for honey.
I know. It's like, I bang on the drum, sound the war drums against complacency, and fall and go for a stroll, look for honey, and now we've got no food.
Does anyone know what they're looking for here?
I thought I heard buzzing. But...
I can hear buzzing. I can hear like a deep drone, actually.
Yeah.
Hey guys, come here, look at this. It's got bees on it galore.
Very good spot, Ryan.
Holy fuckeroni. This is it, guys. We have found a beehive. Ryan, you are a legend, mate.
There's no guarantee the men will find honey in the hive, but having been starved of sugar for almost a month, they are willing to take the risk.
And now it's honey time. For 3 hours to get it and come back. And hopefully get ourselves some honey. And maybe finally Ryan and Rupert can put their demons to bed. And Rupert can take him seriously.
The men have returned to camp, grabbing whatever tools they can find to get to the beehive within the tree trunk.
I've got the hot embers of our fire, which is going to smoke out the bees. I've got everyone's clothes.
Several species of bees inhabit this island, and if the men encounter the Africanized bee, its sting can kill.
Right, straight away, clear the area. Machetes out, clear away all the dry leaves and shit.
I've never been so focused about anything on this trip as this.
What about if they just come swarming out, fucking hundreds of them?
Yeah, if they do, that'll be a sight to see, mate.
And also rum. My bum was going like this.
What have you got on there, mate?
This is my multi-purpose boxer shorts. Use them to stop the bees attacking my face.
The smoke from a small fire should make the bees drowsy and less likely to attack.
There we go.
By opening up the small hole in the trunk, the smoke should repel the bees and let the men explore the hive.
This is it, lads.
Okay, here we go. They're starting to come out. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Should I just shove the shit in there?
Yeah, go on. Go on. The fuck is that?
That's fucking...
Oh my God!
Taste it! Taste that shit! I do the whole thing.
Oh my God, that is the sweetest thing.
That's honeycomb, motherfucker! That's honeycomb! Oh my God. Look! Mate, that is the best honey I've ever tasted in my life.
Mate, give me a shot.
Mate, it's so sweet!
Take.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Get it, contain it, contain it, guys.
That's honey. Ryan, you fucking genius. This is.
That's the sweetest thing you've ever tasted.
I was like, no, it can't be, and I was like, it is!
I think as a society, our palates have become so conditioned just to sugar, salt, and fat. And for these guys, stripped of that, it's almost like instant detox.
Look at us now, sweating like bitches, but we got energy to get that honey.
You won't be able to know what it's like unless you've been 23 days with barely any food. You won't be able to experience, but when you taste something sweet, it's almost like you can feel the sugar going from your tongue into your stomach and just straight into your brain, almost like doing a line of whiz or something. And it tastes unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Seriously? That's the toffee stuff, that.
That's the toffee. How you feeling?
I think we should walk back, and then Ryan should drop a bombshell. We got fucking honey.
Right, how are you going to put this out?
Woo!
You get my penis there?
No.
Hi guys, what you got?
Ryan, what have we got?
I got us a sexy-ass little treat for tonight.
Some honey!
Nice!
Honey!
Brilliant! We took it down.
Yeah. And it's fucking nice. It's the nicest honey in the world.
That is awesome. Who found that? Ryan. No way.
How did you get it out? Did you light a fire?
We had embers in the tin.
Oh, brilliant. Nice one. Genius. Clever boys.
It's
Oh, well done.
amazing.
What a fantastic end to an incredible day.
It's going to be a fucking good meal tonight, it is. 3 courses, if we please.
I hope that this pushes towards a bit of a resolution. I mean, I've got my my reservations about Rupert, but I would rather we all were just getting along, and I hope that maybe he has a little bit more respect for Ryan, really, for getting out there and doing that.
Don't worry.
You legend. Right, mate. Well done, mate.
Well done,
really,
mate.
really well done, mate.
Thanks, Fletch.
We got a load of oysters, limpets, and yeah, some more coconuts. Ryan, yeah, well, there's been lots of different Ryans on this trip, hasn't there? He's actually grafting really hard the last few days, which he wasn't at the beginning. I think he's starting to realise what hard work means. I mean, we're never going to be bosom buddies or anything like that, but it's hard not to like him.
For dinner, the men have come together to feast on oysters with honey.
I mean, I think the whole Saki thing, and I have the utmost amount of respect for the job he's done.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I mean, what's my problem with leadership? I've always had a problem with people telling me what to do, I guess, is one of them. I don't like it. I'm not very good at it. Oh, wow. I rebelled a lot in my teenage years. I couldn't deal with authority, and even to this day, I'm still not very good when people tell me what to do. But I don't know whether that's a bad quality. I don't feel it always is. I think sometimes it's good, but it's not always an admirable one. So maybe that's something I need to learn from this experience.
After dinner, Ryan reflects on his reaction over the stingray killing.
I regret having a vicious tongue in my life. People said it to me today, it's not going to get me anywhere. But I'm a tosser, basically.
You are a dick when you go off on one.
We all have our moments, Fletch, I'm sure.
We certainly do, mate.
Yeah.
We certainly do.
I mean, that's one thing you can be rest assured of, Ryan. Everyone else here can be a complete dickhead as well at times, so, especially me. So you're not alone. Oh well, I think it'd be nice if we can all get through the last days with smiles on our faces and enjoy it.
Gonna really, really miss this place. Excuse me. Excuse me. Thank God that started working again.
Hey, morning. There's a real newfound energy amongst everyone here at the camp. A great sense of optimism, a great sense of purpose. Everyone seems to be pulling in the right direction. I am amazed. I haven't seen so much energy around this camp for about a week.
I couldn't have asked for a better morning.
I think Saki's done a fantastic job, and everyone is behind him. So we're just going round to see CB. He's building the raft so we can get some crab pots out.
We were dropped here with 3 knives, 3 machetes. That was it. And we've sourced food, we've sourced water, we've sourced our own home. We've made beds, tables, and we are bloody amazing.
Through adversity, come out the other side, united, together, and gone, you asked us to survive and thrive. We've done more than that. We have absolutely nailed this.
It's the men's last night on the island, after an entire month away from civilization. Tomorrow, they'll be going home.
All right, boys. Fire's ready. Food needs cooking. Let the party begin!
So this is it. This was like the pipe dream. It's just amazing, fantastic. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than I am now. Really wouldn't, in the world.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Thank
Cheers,
you
guys.
for the best time of my life. Anyway, lads, thank you.
Good on you, Joe.
You get out more, son.
How far we've come from half an oyster and 6 snails each, eh?
Just in the ways of the ancient peoples, we thought it would be very nice tonight to offer something back to the ocean with a huge display of gratitude and thanks. All right, guys, we're going to launch our raft of gratitude to the ocean. There we go. Fantastic job.
Just weird, the dust settling on the whole experience and coming to the end, and really excited about leaving, but gonna really, really miss this place.
Last day on Shirley Island and I've been hit with an extreme sense of depression. And it's mad because I'll be fucked if I can't wait to speak to my girlfriend. But it's hit me that we are leaving and it's making me sad.
I've got to turn my emails back on tomorrow and I don't want to do that. And there's a big alarm bell going like that, big flashy light. Then why don't you want to do that? What is wrong with life back home that makes you fear that side of it so much? And that's kind of what this island helps you understand. But on the same time, it helps you appreciate what you've got.
The best thing I'm looking forward to is seeing my mum and dad. That's it. Yeah. I mean, I've really missed them.
I'm sure we'll all agree this has been an amazing fucking journey. 28 days and not one of us left. We all came here at the same time. We all went through the same things. We argued, we fell in love, we fought, we made up. And on that note, I have a little poem that I was using pretty much as a prayer for all the times that got really hard, when it was really hard to pull through. And it goes a little something like this. Out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole, I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not cried nor winced aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. Yet the menace of the years finds and shall find me, us, unafraid. It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the captain of my soul.
I've said to them over and over again the few days before they started on the island, just remember the pain won't last forever. But the end goal has now arrived, and we're going to take them home. Well, I can see their fire. There he is, boys. Oh, my, come on.
How are you feeling, guys?
So excited.
Fucking excited, man.
This is it. We've done it.
All we've worked for has come down to this moment.
Wow, look at you guys. Hairier, skinnier, but hopefully smarter. Wow, congratulations.
Before the men leave, there's just one thing left for them to do.
After 3, let's say goodbye to Camp Barcy. 1, 2, 3. Watch the steam, watch the steam.
I think we live in such a fast and materialistic culture, and I think what these guys have proved, actually, when you're stripped of all of that, they're made of something decent. And they've only proved that one way, and that's through hardship. It's going to be a wonderful thing now to leave with them and then reintroduce them to life. And let's hope they focus on the good side of things and leave behind the bad stuff.
Some people may think, well done, Tony, others may think, silly old bugger.
See you later, Shirley.
Bye, Shirley.
We're all different. 20s, 30s, 40s and 50s, but there's still life at 70.
The greatest thing about this experience, I think, was this amazing opportunity to really think in depth about who you are, your life. So I'm kind of looking at a new future, and so it's been great having that time to really think about where I'm going, what I'm going to do.
I've always seen myself as lazy. Here, you can't really be lazy. Mine now is focused and sharp. I've got a sense of ambition that I've never felt before, which is going to change my life, a happier one for me.
I really think that I have undergone quite a big change in my head. I think having had everything just taken away and stripped to the absolute bare bones of nothing, I feel like I'm going to appreciate just everything so much more. I really do.
I've still got a bucket list at my age, and I realise, really, that I've got to bloody get on with it and not spend the next 10 years just keeping up with emails.
I came on a boy, almost didn't know where I wanted to go in life, just plodding along, just thinking, yeah, I got a job, whatever. And now I feel as if I'm leaving like a man.
It doesn't matter what sort of person you are, what sort of man you are, you can do anything and achieve anything you want to.
Fucking hell. We did it. We came, we saw, we conquered. We did it.